Nice.
As you can see, we're currently missing an Ezra. Bart is not being cooperative today, so we're gonna hang out and chat for a little while, and Thomas is gonna join us. We haven't seen
this chair is set for Ezra.
we haven't seen this man on camera in forever.
Yeah, you have to be really chill in order to
Just like slouch back there. I'm here for it.
I think I look really tan. I probably need to go change that.
Well, you know, this is the time to catch
This is
all the
perfect.
things.
Let them see behind. Does anyone have a laptop to see what people are saying? I want to.
That's in there as well.
Here, I have it on my phone.
Okay, cool.
Mine's prepared.
Yeah.
Nice.
Usually. So yeah, if you guys want to hang out and chat, throw things into the chat.
Yeah, any questions you have?
Yeah, you do look really dark, Thomas.
It's a before dark.
Before dark. We did say we needed one of those last week.
It's true,
So
because we had so much fun talking about stuff. Thank you, Rachel. I decided to do us a bit as Beddoes.
It's dark.
You want to?
No, I cranked up the light a little bit. The light's
Is
up
it something with the on the camera?
Yeah, it's back here.
Okay.
He's fixing it.
Fair enough.
And you get to see all of this. It's
Yeah.
really fun and unique. And
I think it was because when I was sitting in there before, my clothes are so
Your
light
clothes are
that it
lighter, so
reflected.
maybe if I'm sitting over there with the black jacket.
Yeah, go for it. Do it.
Do you want me to sit in there, Thomas?
Yeah.
Sure.
you'd love to sit in that chair.
I
do it
do
all the
not.
time.
I get to sit in it on Mondays. That's my time.
That's your time. Your time to shine.
You're the star.
You're a star.
See, now I feel like I'm really bright looking at it.
We've got the contrast.
Here, I'll do my jacket up to my neck so it's only black.
Well, we don't know what color shirt Ezra's wearing.
That's true.
We'll have to text him.
Well, he'll just have to change his shirt.
All right, that's good.
All right.
All right, get out of the chair.
Not my chair
Yeah.
today.
Ooh, knit and Napier bright. I'll have to turn you down.
Yeah, I'm just too much.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Also, what microphone are you using? Because
I don't know.
All
Are
of
they
them.
are they
There are
working?
3
Have we done an audio
microphones.
check?
There are 3 microphones pointed at him, and none of them are his.
you lean back. But watch your ears, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, headphone users.
Oh, no, headphone users. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Live headphone users.
People still use headphones
headphones.
on lives, Thomas.
Sometimes I don't want my housemates to know what I'm
Oh,
listening
Rachel's
to.
saying that she thinks he's wearing a gray shirt today.
Gray shirt.
Perfect.
But
Okay,
like,
so-
this is a gray shirt, but it's a very bright gray shirt.
Yeah, what
Like, we
kind
need-
of
we need more-
charcoal gray.
Yeah. Because that's so different.
Oh. Ooh. Is this a little bit of...
Natural one. That's been a minute.
I like this.
Yeah, hi.
Nice.
Yeah, we gotta manifest our ones for college.
They are we wait? Has the audience told us if they hear me? Am I coming out too strong? Am I blowing out anyone's ears?
I mean, you always come on a bit strong, Nick, but
But
Yeah.
I feel like you're usually quiet, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
you
I
have
get
a lower
excited.
register. Yeah.
yeah.
Unless you're talking train.
Yeah.
And then you get like super animated.
What? Wait. What do I?
No. What?
When you were...
Here, tell me.
Train time,
Rivalry? Yeah, your model train rivalry?
Yeah. Yeah.
you
That was
got louder
delightful.
for that.
That was so good.
Rachel says you sound fun. She also says, every time I see those rainbow fans, I think of one of the greatest moments in QNC history, the opening to that episode of Thirsty Sword Lesbians. That was pretty great when we all snapped them open at the same time. That was so fun.
Yes, I definitely do this in honor of Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
Yeah.
But also, it does sometimes get hot in the studio.
A little bit.
It's nice to have a fan.
Which is why I'm wearing my jacket so that you can't see it when I start sweating.
Ah, nice. That's right.
I do think about things every now and again.
That's good. Good to think.
So much work.
Yeah. Let's see what this is.
Updates,
Updates,
live
phone calls,
updates.
phone calls. It's all going wrong.
Live
Oh, fires. So,
So,
what are we gonna do to Julius tonight? Like,
yeah,
he
well,
can't just
so
get
when
off.
you were,
scot-free.
yeah, so when you were gone, you
Yeah.
went to purgatory. So
Yeah.
what can we do?
I'm just tucking him away in his bed.
Roasty toasty.
Roasty toasty. I'm tucking up the covers a little bit. That's not the right accent, but I don't care. I'm
You're
not
fine
in
again.
character yet.
It's fine. It's fine again.
And taking out the pillow and just...
That's right.
No, I love him far too much to ever do something that horrible to him.
I mean, Rudy doesn't
Dane, I
have...
hope you're having fun. We miss you.
Yes.
I don't think Rudy has any animal. I think
Not yet.
And I think that it isn't even proper. Like I mean, well, this is just classic Rudy. I think that Rudy hates Julius for the wrong reasons. Like he blames him for things that were outside of his control just because he can't cope. And I think that's great. If that is the case, if nothing happens during this to make him despise Julius, I think that works out perfectly.
Well, he's already been a little insensitive towards you, at least.
Oh no, but that wouldn't. I mean, that's getting to him.
Yeah.
And the thing that it's like,
But
his
that's not a
sanity
reason
should be
to,
way
like-
lower. But that's not a reason to hold a grudge.
Right.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see, yeah.
Hopefully, Dane has some plans.
Yeah.
But he's not here tonight, so he will have
he's,
exactly probably one to two episodes to really mess with you.
Well, no, because it's not messing with me that will make me hate him.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Apparently we are lucky that not a single camel attacked us.
Yeah.
Correct. We have not yet been to a place where camels would attack us.
But
Give it time.
Yeah, give it time. We don't know, like, does Orient Express have, like, a back car where they keep all
They keep all the
live
camels.
animals?
Yeah.
Well,
Camel car.
From
Yeah.
Every train has a camel car.
Of course. Well, if it has camels, it has a camel car.
From what I understand, the train part, at least for the main story, is supposed to be like where we go to rest between the cities, and then things go screwy in the cities.
Certainly,
Although
yes.
I'm sure Thomas could tell us about why he decided to blow up the Orient Express on the Orient Express.
Oh yeah, okay, so from an outside perspective, could I get some explanations as a newer viewer?
Yes,
What is the train exploding thing? And we keep bringing it up.
This I was not there for.
Okay.
This was the home game.
So this is
let's talk to the man himself.
Well,
go for it.
so did I blow up a train?
Yes.
I rolled a fumble when throwing a grenade.
Okay.
At Dynamite. I'm
There-
kidding. Go on.
There may have been a whole collection of explosives
Yeah.
underneath the area where I threw the grenade.
Which Ezra will encourage in every game.
Yeah.
If you're like, I need a lot, like if you ask for dynamite in under any circumstances, Ezra will find a way to get you dynamite.
Yeah.
Does it make sense for you to have dynamite? No. Will I get you some? Yes.
Yeah.
As you are searching for a bicycle, a crate full of dynamite next to it.
You just happen to
No. She was looking for the bicycles and the grenades. Like she wanted both of those items very specifically.
But Ezra, even if it's like you wouldn't be able to realistically get hand grenades, he's like, we'll work something out. Just saying, that's Ezra. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, because I don't want to give too much away.
Because you want there to be a chance for this to happen on this one? Is that what you're,
My favorite part about that about that part of the campaign was I got brought in a new character.
Wow.
And
that was fun.
And we were off the train, and there were skeletons, and my character tried to jump over a creek.
Short-lived character, huh?
No,
I might have made it. I don't know. I was running from skeletons.
As you do.
You kept that character, right?
Yeah.
He made it.
Also, for those who are just joining us, we are waiting on Ezra to arrive. There have been some snafus with public transit and a couple of other things, so we're hanging out and chatting and having Thomas join us and hang out while we are here.
But this is weird that this is a good thing, that during that particular part of the train ride, a whole bunch of us just noped out of the car. We were straight up like, this is terrible. This is something where like we were in a position where it's like, in all honesty, this thing we're just like, this is just gonna destroy the train. We're going to the car with the alcohol and we're drinking until the train's destroyed. No, it was like my character took out his gun, he didn't look at it, and he just started shooting on his way, walking out of the train car to get over to another one to go get some drinks. And so the reason why it wasn't a total wipe was because a bunch of us were just like, no. And then two
So
people.
you saw this coming a little bit.
No, we were just like, we can't do anything. Like this is too horrible. We're just getting out of this train, and then two people were like, we have to stop this. And then next thing the rest of us know, we're like, all the hearings and people are like, where's my arm? And like stuff like that. We're like, what happened? Because the whole train had, there was
Exploded.
So it was you. You were the perpetrator of the explosion.
I threw the grenade.
Yeah.
There were a lot. We had a lot of
One of my companions
explosives.
was trying to get more dynamite. I 01.
Uh-huh.
No,
Wait, no, 100.
100 or 99
I was
or
gonna say you did not 01. You
Yeah,
still got
no,
exactly
it
what you
was-
wanted.
That would have been the perfect
It was a
grenade.
critical fumble.
Yeah.
And not just a critical fumble, the worst critical fumble.
And the thing
Which is a fumble around dynamite.
with grenades.
Yeah.
Right. And so I killed my character and another player's character.
Amazing.
And then in a later chapter, my character was taken over and stabbed her. Again, her character.
Oh, the same player.
The same player.
She's gonna start thinking that you have a vendetta, my guy.
Well, again,
Out of your hands.
Ezra narrated my character killing other players.
Yeah.
I didn't,
Yeah.
I made the role.
I was trying to so.
Things happen. A crowbar hit a crate. We're not gonna point fingers.
So I did actually. I went back to listen to that episode because
Isn't
y'all
it
referenced
incredible?
it. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Yeah. I was like, I need to know what they're talking about.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That was the end of Dave McGilligan, wasn't it?
Well, you were there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Dave McGilligan. The
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
Because the only ones who
We saw a zombie
survived
version
were
of him
Bostons.
later in the New World, right?
Maybe.
I thought
I think
so.
we ran into him briefly.
I could have sworn we came across a zombie from someone I wasn't super familiar with. We were like, oh, it's him! Like he's just like
Dave,
brains.
It's so funny on the stream. I haven't stood up yet.
Nice. Yeah. So we are on
A fairly significant delay.
normal latency, so that you can actually go and you can turn on closed captions.
Oh.
And they are, Google
Auto-generated.
Google
Yeah.
auto-generated.
Terrible. Especially as I drink more and start to slur, it really captures.
Explosions, grenades.
Perfectly
Murder.
articulates every word so that.
All the money's gone.
Yeah.
Money?
Money.
Do you get money out of this?
I mean, all 2 cents are gone.
Ah. Should we do bits?
Hi, Herbs. It's good to see you.
Have there been some
Yes,
super chats?
Herbs sent a super chat where he said, Virgo 1984, go Niners and go sports ball. Your stream looks cool too.
Oh,
And it's with $10.
thank you.
Thank you, Herbs.
I would love to see.
That's probably to us.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
the Niners are on tonight because my
Yeah.
coworker is a football fan. Was like,
And the Packers. The Niners.
We were
and the
watching
Packers.
that guy
oh yeah,
react.
talked
live
about it, yeah.
reactions, not showing the game, just
So that was
reacting.
that was
to
2
it.
points.
Yeah.
All right, Nick.
That did not go in the cup.
You have missed doing that part, haven't you?
Oh, where's our? Oh no, we don't have to.
Do you need dice trays?
No, the
Oh, the name
names.
placards.
Where are the name placards
You're
at?
right.
Oh, I forgot to grab those.
Because yeah, without those, Ezra's lost.
It's just lost in
That's
the
why
way.
he hasn't been able to find his way here.
Yeah, we forgot to
It's
put
like, where are the nameplates?
So for those of you watching, that super chat was there's something happening. That's it. That's all I can say about it.
Okay.
But if you're a Virgo and want to know something,
Oh, there's
I'm not, and I don't.
I like things.
Yes, but I couldn't watch the 49ers with my coworker. I'm not a football fan, but I've been trying as a bonding with my coworker thing to be like, yeah, we can go watch a game and you can talk to me about it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about if only there were some sort of cards that could be used to somehow divine.
The future?
Yeah.
Or the answer to a question?
Ooh. Yeah, do we have a tarot deck on site?
We got a couple.
there's got to be something.
I think I have 2 or 3 in my cubby.
I think I got the critical role one in there.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Rachel sends $5 and says, "Good work to the players vamping while Ezra is lost in the wilderness."
Yeah.
Oh, we're just.
Very apropos.
I'm just rambling incoherently. Oh, no one can.
Yeah, give
But
me,
I can
give me
remember that
points
it's
that Klaus
there.
can
But you know, here, see, we turn this so Ezra can't see, but we can, and then
That's
you know.
not the point. I know,
I
your
know
name
who
is
you are.
Rudolph.
I remember your name. I don't have name blindness.
Uncle Rudy.
Uncle Woody.
No, Brother Rudy.
Because you're close.
I know, I did tell Ren, and this was last week, but I was like, I have to get it into my brain that it's not Uncle Rudy, it's just Rudy.
Just Rudy.
I can't say Uncle Rudy. Yeah.
So we three were at a restaurant right before we came here, and the waitress was convinced that Pooja and I were twins.
We're twins. My much better dressed twin.
It was so funny because like we were walking through the restaurant and people looked at us because I was in the lead, and then these schlubs behind me.
In our
both of them
hoodies.
wearing hoodies. It was so funny.
It's the FBI and their informant.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not wearing the pink glasses. I'm not Rowan today.
But you do have red hair.
It's true. Rowan's blonde.
Oh,
You play a blonde character?
I know.
I-
And she's even fairly tall. Like she's 5'8".
I think you're lying to me about the blonde. That she dyed her hair
No, her
from
hair-
being
her
red?
hair is blonde.
I don't understand. I'm just very confused by all of
She's
this.
she's quite blonde.
Huh.
She actually made a joke about that in one of the episodes that I was just working on. She's like, nope, too blonde to be emo.
That's not it, no.
do y'all have any go-to physical traits? We know Ren is short and red hair.
Short, red hair, blue eyes, tends to stab things.
And Down Darker Trails,
She thought it was tall.
it got to me and I hadn't thought about it, and I actually took your description and then just made an old man version of that. Same eye color, same hair. It's just like, it's same color. It's also wavy, but it's got gray in it, and it's a little more frizzled, and it's just like, yeah, just gonna do an old version.
So maybe you
I
just
just heard a door.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's here.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Countdown. You do like to play saddled men.
No, because like Tim is like a teenager. Well, he's not a teenager anymore. He's an adult now in I Spire.
Dead Boy has sent $10, $5 for the players, and $5 for Ezra. Thomas, I wanted you back on air. I wasn't expecting this though. Hi, Dynamite.
I'm still mad that Thomas totally ignored the ghost house in Down Darker Trail.
We all ignored
But
that.
he was the only one that could see it.
Yeah.
But we all, because like I think you even told us, like, oh, there's this thing, and we're like, yeah, keep walking, keep going. Like we're not. There was a uniform.
I think he called it out once.
And I was like, well, there goes 3 pages of stuff that I was gonna do.
Well, but we had an animated corpse with us. Like it's.
When does that not happen?
But I'm just saying, you
Thank
don't.
you, Thomas, for getting that going.
You don't go in a haunted house when you have an animated corpse with you.
Hi, Ezra.
It's just poor form.
Hello, friends. Hello, internet friends. I want to apologize for my travel delays. Boy, oh boy, it's been a day.
But I have to respond. In this case, me being an old man is simply because we knew I was going to be playing younger me.
So you had to.
And so I had to throw, like I couldn't be like, he can't be 4.
Right.
Or could he?
Well, that was the trick we ran into with Erna.
Yeah.
And doing the math, and I was like, oh, Klaus can't disappear in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
the flashback. How
Or
is
can he?
everyone?
We're super.
We went and we had a lovely dinner and hung out and chatted,
Nice.
and
Yeah.
then we hung out here and chatted, and we
We talked about the time you blew up a train.
Yeah,
I finally got to hear the story behind
little bit
the,
of
the
it.
train blow up that I've
Also,
heard.
those 2 bits. The big one goes
Well,
to you, the big
one's
little
for
one goes
us.
to us.
Ooh, good ting.
Good sound.
Yeah, Thomas
I don't
didn't even
have the
try to
remote.
get the
I don't
bits.
Oh, that's true. Thomas, we need the remote.
Pardon me.
We've all been getting up and moving around today.
Yeah, it's a very casual,
We've broken the seal of.
casual Saturday.
I mean, in fairness.
Oh,
Okay.
it's the geekend, y'all.
Yeah, it is the Geekend. Thank you so much for spending part of it with us. I was wondering what the.
I'm gonna go to the Slate and then we'll come back.
All right.
Cool.
We'll be back in a
We'll be
minute
right back.
when we officially start. You'll never see this, YouTube.
Yeah, they will.
They did.
I'll make sure.
Already.
Well, I mean, like later YouTube. Hello, internet friends. Welcome to Quests and Chaos. It is Saturday night, and we are playing Call of Cthulhu on YouTube. Thank you so much for spending part of your geekend with us. We really appreciate it. I am here with my wonderful friends who I get to play with every time, and you may notice we are slightly diminished. Dane has a performance tonight, you know, hire working actors in your show, and this happens. So the professor will probably be a little ill today on the train. He's going to be happy he feels that way. Our main goal for 2024 is to reach 10,000 YouTube subscribers. So if you're watching this, take a minute, push that little comment, like, subscribe button, do all those things, and give us a subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And you might have noticed on our social media, we posted an awesome picture of a cool house, and we asked, what eldritch horrors await you inside? I thought it looked like a ski lodge, and I was like, undead ski bunnies? I don't know.
Oh no. That would be a fun one shot.
But so if you see that, look at that, we've got a blue sky now. Wow, we've got everything. Unfortunately, our Elo is now dead, but you know, social medias. So find us on Blue Sky, find us on, it'll always be Twitter to me, find us on Facebook, all those things, and give us a comment. What eldritch horrors await you inside that house? I mean, we're just gonna burn it down.
Usually. Or ignore it.
Our tavern upkeep is 50% now, and that's largely because of our awesome patrons. Thank you so much for all you do. And patrons, to thank you, we give you an After Dark show. And let me tell you, we don't have what pants is Dane wearing today, although we can imagine what pants he's wearing, I guess. But,
I mean, he's in an improv show.
Yeah.
Pants are optional.
Out of respect for him, I'm not wearing pants for this show. Just like he does.
Yeah, HR would like to have a word, by the way.
After the show.
But After Dark,
I put them on.
here's a teaser. I just was in a lift coming here. The driver thinks I'm doing something here for work massively inappropriate. I'll tell you what, After Dark.
Ooh.
Can't wait to hear that story.
It was it was quite a logical leap. We have, I believe, doing this from memory, you guys still have 3 patron coins.
Hey.
So 1 for each of you there. I like how each of you have 1 on your...
I'm not doing that.
I did that.
Oh, all right.
That is not my choice.
It's like, well,
Now he's Deados.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh no.
Oh, very much alive.
Well, I've got 1 here to remember I have them.
All right.
See, that's the trouble. I won't remember that they're there if I can't see them. Literally out of sight, out of mind.
I won't use them.
Nobody will. We got some bits. Tiana, thank you for calling those out. Very nice. Urban Mask. Herbs, thank you so much. And I'm not familiar. Squire? Squibble? Squibble on the pun? Not familiar, but thank you, new user, name I've never seen before. I'm sorry you're on the run. I've never seen you run. But we really, and of course, Dead Boy, Live Mom, increasingly Support Dad. We're so glad that you are with us as well. All of our longtime friends.
Deep breath. Let it all out.
You're on a train. You're on the Orient Express.
Oh, now we got the bad part.
It's the name of the module, and you're finally there.
Roll credits.
I feel like we've...
Don't read it while he's typing it.
Just take some time. Let him write it out first.
This is inappropriate.
I really hope that is what it is. Oh man, we're continuing our international gifts. First of all, look, I want to apologize if this is not your name because... But H. Slimer 10...
That's a great name.
Was H. Slimer 9 taken? H. Slimer 10, we have 1 coin from Canada, eh?
Hey!
Is it a loony or a toonie? That's the question.
Yep, that is in fact the question.
It's probably a loony.
Yeah. I mean, around here.
They did say only one. Hey, that was quality Canada content.
Was?
That was much better than anything I had for Thailand, which probably would have just started an international incident.
Wow.
Although I hear they've got very cheap healthcare. That's the loony. And, oh man, my second favorite Twitch user, Jay Matthews, has 1 coin.
Go back to Twitch.
Right, my second favorite YouTube user. I don't know, I'm sure the Baroness uses YouTube. The Baroness is ubiquitous.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna do this all together.
All right.
We have a line. Look up there to see the line.
Okay.
Everybody got the line?
Yep.
Okay.
We have to say it
How do you pronounce the
fastest?
name? I don't know the second name.
Wait, what's
No.
Declan.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Somebody doesn't have millennial kids. So, all right,
It is a real name. It's an Irish name.
on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rowan and Declan, time for bed.
Time for bed. What the?
That was very
What the
fast.
heck was that? That was like the Mighty Machines guy, just like shooting through the commercial.
Well done. You win. You win.
Rowan, Declan, you know it's time for bed. Head on that way.
Rachel, it's time for bed. So I'm going to give that coin to the players. Oh, man.
No! Oh.
And once again, our friend from Thailand, Loap, do me a favor, in the comments, tell me how to pronounce your name so that I can pronounce it correctly. I'm guessing it's Loap.
That's my guess, but
But I'd love to be able to say it correctly because you're being so kind to us. We really appreciate it. We have one Thai inspiration here, and it says, animals are the most dangerous enemy you could encounter. A camel can kick you that deal 3d6 damage, and a tiger can attack 3 times a round that deals 1d8 plus 1d6.
yeah, let me tell you about moose, because I'm from Alaska.
Oh.
I understand how dangerous and terrifying animals can be. The first thing that you learn when you learn to drive is watch for the moose, because they're too high up for their eyes to catch the headlights, so it's just black on the side of the road.
Is that the first thing you learned?
One of the first things
Like,
is not die.
It's not the clutch.
Nope.
It's not which pedal is which, because I
Nope.
always forgot that.
I learned how to watch for
Thomas is
moose. I learned how to watch for moose when I was like 5 and 6 years old, before I actually learned to drive.
They're no
So
joke.
Theoretically.
The plural of moose is moose, right?
Yes.
So I
The
learned.
plural of Fez is.
Oh, you're not going to get this back on track. I learned today that the singular of a type of fish is fish. The plural of a bunch of that type of fish is fish. Multiple types of fish together are fishes.
Interesting.
What's a school?
I guess also fish. It's a school of fish.
School of fish,
But is it
yeah.
one type of fish or?
Yeah, a school is.
Generally.
Yeah, I think
So
by
if
definition.
there were 2 in there,
then
it'd be
it's
It's a school of
then it's a
fishes.
university.
yeah.
It's DEI. They got. They're bringing in the inclusion.
I'm so glad we're not dealing with the train.
No, we're just gonna die.
Loap, thank you so much, and thanks for watching from Thailand. It's great to know that Call of Cthulhu is popular in Thailand. That is fantastic. Let's see if I can get it in. Oh yeah!
Or it's just our antics.
Or maybe YouTube is popular.
Hopefully you enjoyed both of them.
Yes.
Wherever you are watching us.
Ooh, memberships and Duke Fleeg. Of course, Duke Fleeg has hit 3 months of membership. Wow.
Thank you for making the transition.
Yeah, that is wonderful. I think after 3 months you become, I think after being a Duke for 3 months you become I ruined that joke. A Count? We'll just go with Count.
That's actually a downgrade, at least in the SCA.
Oh.
Because if you've been king once, then you're a count. If you've been king twice or more, you're a duke.
Oh. I don't think many people in history have been king twice.
You know, it's a thing that's very unique to the SCA. It's true.
Because pretty much, usually the way you stop being king.
But if you
Poison.
but if you look at who's like the different dukes
What?
that are up there
I'm
in the
right,
royal
right?
family of England, like they're the crown prince and his brother.
So Duke, and then, it's all made up.
It is. It's all silly.
Friends, the last time we were all together, I don't know, did anybody prepare a recap? Does anybody want to do it?
I had one in the back of my head, and then it was just gone.
All right, well,
when
we'll
we
just
spent the
zoom
last
through
half
this,
hour.
because I've been babbling about fish.
Babelfish?
It always comes back to...
That was close, you bastard.
It always comes back to
almost got
hitchhikers. Yeah, she tries to get me with a spit take. She's come. You've come very close. Why is there a bottle of
That's
Martin?
yours, right?
Oh.
Is that not?
Is this mine?
You can drink it.
I don't think
right?
I left it here.
Oh,
No,
I-
Nick got it for you, right?
Oh, did you got me a thing of Martinelli's?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Last week, and it was just sitting in the fridge, and then afterwards, like,
Oh, right, you brought it last week. Well, you know what? The break, I'm going to pop
We'll
this
break
thing
into
open.
it.
Because I haven't had dinner.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
I'm good. I haven't missed too many meals. So last session, you left London. You got on. We met our past. They met a very unfortunate student who had been taken over by a fez of some sort.
Nothing else bad happened.
And really short-circuiting the awesome fight scene that I had. Rudy blew his head off, and then they gained a fez that is slowly whispering to some of them, some more than others. And they were given a mission to take this fez, find a book called the
Whispering Fez.
of the
Whispering
Fez.
I knew whispers.
Yeah, and head to Istanbul. No, wait. Head to Constantinople. Damn it.
What year is it?
Head to Constantinople, and the book would tell them how to destroy the fez. They do not enjoy carrying this fez around. They will pass over the police.
Internalize that.
God, the whole police thing just
We'll pass
hurts
over
me.
the police hijinks that involved stealing a fez and leaving a top hat and having some police activity.
How did they know the difference?
How did they know how many fezzes were there?
There were so many. They must have counted all of them.
They're like looking, they're like, wait a
Bold.
second, this isn't a top hat store. Something's wrong. Count all these fezzes.
Especially when running's not involved. They were very counting is a much less cardio activity.
Right.
And you ended up leaving town in something of a haste, getting on the train that connects in France with the Orient Express. You were in the parlor car. You had lunch, and your friend Burnaby,
The Whisperer.
the Whisperer,
Bentley
the Whistler,
Burnham.
Whistler.
The Whistler.
God, my brain's on.
Bentley
Burnham.
Burnham, yeah.
has been following you for quite a while, has been antagonizing Rudy quite a bit.
P.T. Barnum, you said? What?
P.T. Barnum. Bentley Burnham.
Oh, you're the sucker that was born every minute.
That's
All me.
reborn every minute? I don't know. And he was on the train as well, and he had a lovely conversation with Klaus, where the tension flew. The sparks were just there.
Palpable.
And he followed Rudy back, and he let Rudy know that he knows about Rudy's little fall from grace.
Rudy's anxiety disorder.
Aw.
And you were called back for dinner to the parlor car. You went to the parlor car, and in the parlor car, which is where we started, you saw a number of people in the parlor car, but the one that caught your attention immediately is a man wearing a ridiculous opera cape and a shabby suit, but clearly wearing a red fez. And behind him stands a large Turkish man glowering silently like this. To the right, sitting on a couch, two men that look Russian, and at a table, a woman with red hair scribbling frantically in a diary.
No, that's not my character.
Tonight, Ren will be playing the red-haired woman.
I mean, I am the redheaded envy at the table.
That's right, there we go. And of course, since sadly Dane isn't here to enjoy, but Henri, the chef, the main conductor of the Orient Express, has been taking care of as many of your needs that don't involve swords. Mm-hmm. And Henri will no doubt make another appearance. But for now, you are in the parlor car. There's a bar. This is also the smoking car. And the woman has a cigarette that is burning down to the nub as she ignores it as she's writing freehand in a notebook. But clearly the guy in the fez just is looking at you and sort of smirking.
Looking at us.
Yes.
Collectively?
Yes. Julius has begged off, saying he's not feeling well.
Don't worry, his bed is appropriately roasty toasty.
That means on fire.
That's not for another 30 years.
Well,
Got time. We've got time.
So you are going to be on this train for three more days. So
have we made the transition from are we on the Orient Express proper yet, or
you are not. That'll be in the morning. So actually, you're going to be starting tomorrow. You're on 3 days.
Okay.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
And you know that on Wednesday you will. Let's see. Wednesday is Vienna. Yeah, Wednesday is Vienna. Thursday is Vienna, sorry. And on Thursday in Vienna, Baron von Hoffler will board the train.
Right? Who's supposed to be sort of a
He is
security member for
Yes.
us? Yes.
Yeah, he's the one who purchased the
tickets.
Yeah, the
He is your
tickets.
benefactor.
Yes.
And then on Friday, you will make it to Constantinople. Saturday morning, you make it to Constantinople.
All
Why
right.
did I think the trip was much longer than that?
Well, the 20s one is probably going to be.
Well, yeah, when you don't get off the train, it goes much faster.
I mean, I'm eyeing the 2 very thick books that you have up there, and I'm like, this is a week-long trip?
The flashback, you know. So yeah, you come in and the guy is everyone else is kind of ignoring you. The Russians aren't giving you the time of day. They're speaking softly in Russian.
How's the lighting in this car?
It is very nice. It is lit to an acceptable mood lighting standard. So it's not super bright. It is evening, so there's no light coming in from the windows. The interesting thing about the light, so there are gas lights along the wall, and every time the train shudders, the light kind of moves a little.
Ooh, neat.
Terrifying.
Only if you think something horrible is going to happen.
Which you are fine. I looked at the episode title. Nothing bad ever happens on a train. We'll be fine.
Ezra wouldn't
I
mind
meant that
about
literally.
Because I mean,
So welcome to the Great Danes. Explain a couple things.
At least you're not on a boat.
Look,
No.
no one brought dynamite with us, right?
That I'm aware of.
Okay, we're golden.
All right. Well,
Yeah, the reason I ask is because I remember the fez that we saw. Well, one, light
Yes.
fez, but also it had a film. So
That slime.
I'm kind of like, well, would it be kind of are fezzes? I've seen enough fezzes at this point. I saw them at night. Damn, you know what? I don't know if I can properly gauge a fez.
would you
gonna
like
try
me to gauge a fez?
I'm gonna try and gauge that fez.
How do you gauge a fez?
I'm very yeah. So would you like to
Are you
let's
trying to determine if the
I think
guy
it'd be
who's
a
wearing a fez is?
spot hidden. Well, I want to see if it's glossy, if it has that film.
Okay, sure, make me a spot hidden roll.
I mean, I can't, but yeah.
You,
So he
it
sees
looks
me
like a red.
I am,
oh yeah, no,
I'm not looking at him. This
yeah,
is
you are
a
staring straight at the fez, and he just sort of is looking you, smirking, and this looks like a regular fez. You don't hear any whispering.
Well, I do, because
You always hear
looks
whispering.
like a regular fez.
There seems to be a large number of people who enjoy smirking at us.
Yeah, there's a lot of smirking going on. Well, I'm gonna order. I
is the
said
smirking?
I'd order some tea
Some
for
tea.
for me and Rudy. And would you like some tea, Beddoes?
Yes, I think that would be lovely, sir.
The bartender is like, tea?
We gotta
Yes,
go herbal
tea.
at this point.
Herbal tea, nothing caffeinated.
Of course, ma'am.
But Rudy is
Sir.
staring really.
Of course, sir.
We're all boys here.
Yeah, that's right. The old boys society.
It's all men.
He's like,
Rumph.
you know, he has to he.
I mean, if you want something stronger, Beddoes, I won't stop you.
Better not, sir. The master is not feeling well. It's better to be a little bit more alert. I glance over at the smirking fez man.
Fair enough.
He'll say, I'm gonna have to go to the kitchen.
Yep.
We don't normally stock tea in the bar.
So he's going to leave the bar unattended.
Yes, yes, he is.
Oof. But I'm not leaving you unattended.
Oh, Rudy has
my guy.
had such a long 3 days.
You hear the tinkling of the bottles as the train hits a rail and shudders a little.
Oh, it's singing to me.
We continue the international theme here as Ginger Fury is giving us
thank you.
2 coins from the semi-United Kingdom, I think we can call it at this point. We have 1 for me.
I will use Fury coins. Totally. Actually, here.
Fury coins. Oh, wow. And 1, well, that one is supposed to go to the first character to wear a fez. We'll just put that over here.
But I'll ask you if I can use it.
That's probably true.
You need 1.
What? No, it doesn't
need a
matter. It
coin.
doesn't matter who's it's in front of.
That's why I'm collecting all of them.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
wow,
you. Thank you.
These guys are I'm gonna have to make them start rolling some dice.
We have to start a bar fight.
It's happened
Deal.
before.
I'm intrigued by this redheaded woman who's writing.
Yeah.
What's her vibe?
Her vibe is distracted. Well, actually, the opposite of distracted. Her vibe is super focused.
Oh.
She is writing something very quickly and kind of muttering to herself.
No.
You every once in a while.
I know that vibe quite well.
You hear
Very
You
academic.
hear her saying things like, what would she be like? The rights of women in Constantinople.
Oh. Well, interesting.
A journalist or a suffragette, do we think?
Well, she's talking about women's rights, so probably a suffragette.
Could also be a journalist. So.
I mean, the question is, do we hear the word deadline at any point? Because if deadline comes, then we have our.
I'm sworn off journalist at this point, you know. I struck out earlier.
They
so.
do get you rather in trouble.
I stay the hell away. No, they get me in trouble.
The U was ubiquitous, so.
Oh, Tardy Rudy. Okay, that's right.
No, you forgot about
I
that.
almost made that the title of the episode.
Thank you for not doing
I
that.
kind of wish you had. You'd remember it easier then.
No! Stop repeating it.
I'm writing it down.
No!
That's one of the 3 bullet points.
So
That journalism.
yeah,
takes
they
a hell of it.
are. They're just hanging out. Everybody is, and the gentleman is sipping. It looks like a sherry or something. You have been to Constantinople before. Make me a.
Without me?
Yeah, he studies the language, and that's
You lose 1 year.
I'm well traveled.
make me a spot hidden roll.
Okay.
Yikes.
100.
Fantastic! You know what?
Oh, we're beginning so well.
So you're there's something about the gentleman in the fez
Yeah.
that is just off to you. You can't tell, and then all of a sudden,
I hear it.
What do you hear, son?
The tea?
It does sound a little bit like a tea kettle, yes.
I'm looking in the other
Is it
direction.
the same? So this was something I was thinking about during the week, because I've been thinking about the fez in my normal life.
That's terrifying.
Is the phrase, does it seem like it's repeating a phrase, or is it?
no, this sounds like an unbroken monologue of some sort,
Oh, jeez.
and you can't. I mean, you haven't heard enough to know if it's just a long paragraph that it keeps repeating or what. This is utterly alien to you. You can't even find a frame of reference.
Wow, that is so interesting. And the direction of the sound is coming from the fez.
You're sure it's from the fez?
That doesn't mean it is for you as a player.
I'm
but
sure.
your character is certain.
He is positive.
Yeah.
It's not a singular. There's more than one. He has one. Does he look old?
No, the
No.
book. You said that out loud, right?
Yeah, I'm
the
talking.
book is just the whispering.
Yeah, but we haven't read the book. We don't know. We don't have context for that yet. It's a title of a book that we.
but it's not the Whispering School of Fez.
That I'm
Assume they're in
aware of.
schools, but-
Anyway, okay, maybe we shouldn't engage because there's a cult that might be after us.
And our tea hasn't
And they're
arrived.
yeah, we haven't gotten our tea yet, and they're already making looks at us while I'm babbling.
But when the tea arrives, we can
Exhale,
go over.
sir.
Yes.
Well, when we have tea, it would be rude for us to not introduce ourselves and then see if it's coming from there.
Yes.
At that point, the gentleman comes back with a tray. It's got a nice teapot that has a nice cozy to keep it warm. There is herbal tea steeping in there, free leaf, and there are several small tea cups. Right? He says, "Do you require milk and sugar?"
Of course.
Very well.
For herbal tea, sir.
Well, it depends on the herbs.
Yeah, what? Okay.
Is this like a
We'll have him
chamomile?
explain exactly what's in the herbal tea, and then we'll make our decision from there. Yes, we're getting milk and sugar. Of course, I want milk and sugar in my... Sorry, I'm a little...
He actually brings milk and simple syrup.
That's sugar?
Yeah.
What?
It is. It's just, it's the bar version.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. At the Russian will stand up and he will go to the bar and please, I would like the best wine you have, please. Of course, sir. And he goes and he gets a bottle and he gives it to the guy and he says, "And the vodka, please." And he pours him a vodka and he goes back and he sits down.
Do you want to go say hello?
Are they still making eyes at us?
Oh, he hasn't stopped looking at you. You in particular feel like he's heard every word you've said.
Does the Fez give him power?
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
But Rudy is staring expectantly, like...
Yeah,
got tea.
yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
So are you gonna he's at
If
a
they're
little
if they're
table.
staring at us, then we can say, "Oh, we saw you making eyes. What's the dealio?" But I won't say that exactly.
Yeah, making
I'll
eyes,
let you
that would
take.
be-
I'll let you take the lead because I kind of didn't do great last time I tried to talk to somebody.
Wait, what did you do last time? Okay, I pick up the tray. Yeah, words, my brain, I'm saving those for role-playing.
I can take that, so.
But you get a tea.
I mean, it's already in my
Betos
hands.
feels very natural now. Somehow a towel appears over Beto's arm.
I don't have to talk to people when I'm playing mother.
Yeah, well, okay.
You're Burnham's friend.
Oh, you know the
Who's
reporter.
Burnham?
Yes, I know the reporter.
Who's Burnham?
The whistler, sir.
He does whistle, doesn't he?
And who might you be?
My name is Mincap the Magnificent. I am a mystic. I am the voice of the Orient. I am a soothsayer, a healer, a destroyer.
I'm not friends with Burnham.
I can tell you your future.
Interesting.
Oh, you
well-
have the tea. Do you do tea readings?
Yeah. How do you do this? How do you tell?
May I see your palm? Well, the good news is you won't miss the Olympics again.
I don't take the hot tea.
The tea mysteriously disappears from next to your hand until the
there
herb
is like,
passes.
you see him glance at the pot of tea back and just kind of like pull his hand back slowly.
Well, you seem to be well acquainted with us, sir.
Yes.
Any particular reason?
He taps the fez.
Yes, I did notice your fashion sense.
I believe I have something you want. And I believe that you are on this train to try and use felonious methods to take what you want. But I should warn you.
He's accusing us of trying to steal, sir.
I can see the future, and I will tell you, I have seen you will not be successful.
He has no clue what we're doing.
Sir, whether you have an awareness of what we're up to or not, I have a question on why you have taken this antagonistic tone with us.
I have taken no such tone. I've merely spoken the factual truth that you mean to take something from me, and you will not be successful.
What do you think we're trying to take from you?
What are you trying to take from me?
I don't even know you.
He taps the fez again.
Is the whispers louder now that I'm
Oh
closer?
yeah, you can definitely hear it. You hear it, don't you?
Is
Do
that-
you?
It's my voice.
Is that Fez a new acquisition, sir? Within, say, the past week, sir?
I am something of a collector.
Can the rest of us hear it?
You two haven't heard a thing yet.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen your future. It feels wonderful. It opens new vistas of consciousness. It takes you to places your brain had no idea you could travel to. The power it affords one. It's just a shame. Just a shame that there's only one voice. All the rest are slaves.
You're not old.
Thank you. I do moisturize.
You... Fezzes. Multiple.
What is the...
I'm
what is
seeking
the
a verb in that sentence.
I'm not talking to you. I'm thinking.
I'm talking to you. What is the plural of fez?
Fezzes.
Fezzes.
What about a school?
I went to the School of Hard Knocks.
Get off the stage.
Sir, I believe you are incorrect about us, and I think you're a sham. So I think whatever you think about yourself and about us, you're incorrect. And I hope you have a lovely trip that does not involve speaking with me ever again.
Would you like to try it on?
No.
No, of course not.
No.
You'd like to tap it. I know you're enjoying tapping it, yes.
You're
Yes.
going to crush the velvet in that spot, sir.
If you haven't already.
I don't think this can be crushed.
I don't appreciate being intimidated, and I think that whether you all are welcome to continue this conversation, but I will be.
Oh no! Let us take our tea elsewhere.
You
Yes.
have one, don't you? That's how you could hear it. Does it call to you?
I'm leaving. I'm not going to interact with this man anymore.
All right.
Yeah, and Bettis will very deliberately put himself between Klaus and this fellow.
Yeah, I think Klaus. I mean, you've seen Klaus like kind of in his weird manic, like fascinated mode, but this is like more like he's like trying not to get fired up right now. This guy is like getting under his skin a little bit, so
he will lean as you're walking away.
Yeah.
You know, you're definitely like trying to watch him as you're. He will whisper something to the large man, who will go back. So the layout of the train, for dramatic purposes, is that the lounge car is in between your sleeping compartment, compartment 2, and clearly the sleeping compartment where he's staying, compartment 1.
So there's a
It's a
we're
detente
separated.
space between you.
And the Turkish man is heading back toward 1.
Yeah, he's going back towards their probably their compartment.
Okay. When I judge that we're out of earshot,
Mm-hmm.
he has the book, I think.
yes,
That's what he's referencing.
that's what he thinks we're going to steal. Or try to steal.
Because you are.
Well, in fairness.
And he knows we have a fez.
Well,
Or a fez. I guess there are more than one, so I wasn't wrong about checking to hear if I heard any more.
Or he's trying to get under your skin, sir, and using cold reading methods to figure out what works on
I
you.
heard it.
I think we can replace some of those ores with ands.
Well,
Yeah, that's actually fair, Rudy. Good on ya.
But that car was well lit.
Yes. Well,
and he's not old, so if it is a whispering fez.
but why
it
did
is
I
a
hear
different-
it?
Maybe your nerves are strained, sir.
But he knew. Why
You
didn't?
were reacting and staring at it.
No.
So it was.
Cold reading is actually very easy if you know what you're looking for, sir. And a strong reaction will do that.
And I'm not very good at schooling my reactions.
I didn't say it, sir.
We should go back to where.
I was able to kill that man in the dark.
Yeah, we're going back to our compartment to have this conversation.
Yeah, in the moment there, the word kill gets thrown around, and it's like, we're walking, and we're walking.
The Russians like look up and then they go back.
I mean, I assume this is. You said out of earshot of him, so I
Yes.
assume we had gone some distance.
We're continuing.
To,
Yeah, you're out. You're
I hope
heading
we're
back.
out of earshot of everyone because we don't want anyone to hear that.
Well, Rudy would have blurted it out.
Yeah. No, the Russians
So
are just like
there could be someone who was. If
Yeah.
that was just like, no, I want someone to have been there to hear that. I think that's fine.
One of the Russians just goes,
He's into it.
Fair enough.
Should we go back to where the Fez is? Our Fez?
I mean, if I don't think
our
he,
face.
I'm not saying that because of the reason you're looking at me that way. Because there are people who know that we haven't.
I have about 5 reasons I'm looking at you that way, sir.
First quote.
Hey! I don't get quotes very often, so I love it when that does happen. It's because Dane's not here. Yeah, he's a quote. He and Nick are the quote machines. I miss you, Dane.
Who's Dane?
Gone but
Oh,
not
you mean
forgotten.
Dean.
I mean, yeah.
Great Dean.
Great Dean.
Sterling. Wait, no. Sterling's his actual name? You said something.
No, you said something.
Reginald.
Yeah.
Reginald Sterling.
Sterling.
Anyway, maybe we should go back to our room for a little bit just to figure out where our ducks are.
Scattered across the Thames, sir.
Well, we would need to gather them. We need to get them in a row.
We have another coin. Apparently, Duke Fleeg is having some technical problems.
Aw.
And Dead Boy is trying to salve them with a coin to the players.
Aw.
Thank you.
Oh, I wonder if I could like spin it.
Just add to the stash.
I know.
Try and
well,
put someone's eye out with it.
You'll shoot your eye out.
We need to get you a little slingshot.
Oh yeah.
No, we do not. There's a wall there.
We need that.
Well, I mean, you could still aim it at me.
This is
Okay.
Ezra we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only go for the head.
He would critically fumble and hit the wall, and then Amy would kill him.
That's true. I don't want you to
She
die.
would.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get back to the
Get
compartment.
back to the.
So when I'm
All
in
of-
here, can I hear the
So
whispering?
you actually have 2 compartments because 2 people per room. So Beddoes and Smith have one compartment. You two have another compartment.
And I think it goes without saying that the lockbox with the fez in it is in our compartment.
And there's a
Can
shared,
I check on it?
There's a shared washroom between your rooms.
Oh, good. So I can go into their room.
Yeah,
if I
you
need
walk
to.
in and Smith is just like, look, Smith is out asleep.
It's probably snoring.
He's such a heavy sleeper.
You step in the room and the box is up on a shelf.
Locked.
I know. I'm not trying to open it. If I do open it, it'll be with everyone's permission. Can I hear whispering when I go in here?
You've never heard whispering when it was
And
locked in the
when
box.
I left the dining car, did I stop hearing the whispering?
Yes.
If what he's saying is true, and it's just a slave to his, there'd be no reason for him to take it. But more importantly,
But there would be a reason for him to want other people to put it on.
yes,
But what were you going to say?
there's no point to us destroying this.
Because there's more.
Well, because there's his.
But that could be a lie, as Beto said.
Well, it could be, but if what he's saying is true, we do need his.
We
This
need
is all
his.
Pointless. We could.
Well, we
may
need
as well
the
go
book
home if
because
we're not-
this is all conjecture, right? We're not. We need the book so we know what we're talking about. And he has the book.
Yes.
With a rather large Turkish man between us and it.
Yes. And he knows that we want it, and he knows that we have something, because I am easy to read, I guess.
As our police reports.
I'm going to give you two, Rudy and Beddoes, I'm going to give you the spot hidden roll, but you're going to need a hard and you're going to need a critical.
Oh, I could roll an 01.
It's true.
I rolled an 08.
Oh.
That's a 40 out of 70.
You could spend some luck.
Oh.
I am 3 away, and I do have 50 luck.
You're so close.
You should do it.
At
But
that
then I would
price-
get it back on my current character, right? Because this is just old.
We'll see.
Old Rudy's
We'll
luck,
see.
because I've made the rolls in the future with it.
No, whatever happens here will not impact.
But I've been
Well, then
checking
it's
out
a rental car. Do
rental
it.
card. If he dies, I'm fine. Yeah. I can.
all right,
you
you-
need me to like, because you didn't, right?
I did not. And if you don't do it, I'll spend 5 to get down to
Yeah, it's
the half for me.
3 for me.
All right, so you make a remarkable roll. Mincap is clearly English. He is, especially when standing next to a Turkish man. He's trying very much to seem native. He's grown a mustache. He's done all this stuff, but he is clearly English.
Yeah.
So he's an Englishman trying to look Turkish.
Well, if he has one of those horrible hats on, I kind of, I don't know. My attitude is all bets are off.
Is he a ventriloquist? But then why wouldn't you have heard it? Okay, I think you all
He
have-
said he had one voice.
It's his voice. He said it was his voice.
His voice. But if it's the Fez is controlling him, then it's the Fez's voice. He's just a puppet.
Or he was throwing his voice to particular ears that are more susceptible.
That's very specific.
Well, that's not what I heard.
This is rather specific, sir.
It's weird that neither of you heard it at all. Unless,
Well,
I did roll some dice during that.
well,
That's what rolled.
well, Klaus doesn't know you rolled some dice during that.
well, I suppose there are two
love a good
options.
metagame.
Don't we all? There are a couple of options for why that might be the case. Maybe you are more susceptible to it because of how you have responded to the other Fez in the past, or you are overwrought and hearing things.
Or
Beddoes does not stand for bedside manner.
it can
As has been
control.
pointed out, in 1920s, Beddoes is very direct.
Yeah.
Or it can control who hears it.
I suppose that is a possibility.
Okay, well, let's leave all the cards on the table right now. We don't have enough information right now, but it could be that he was just very clever. I mean, you notice that he's playing a character.
And we've been studying people who have been using, various tricks to appear to be supernatural when they're not. So it could be that he wants what we have and he's trying to...
unnerve you, sir.
Which...
is working.
Yep. So we have what he wants. So we should be where we need to keep that thing. We need to be guarding that thing that he wants.
I don't know.
And we need the book. But he knows that we want it. So how do we get it without him knowing?
Well, we'd have to do something with the gas lines to put out all the lights.
How? Oh, to sneak, you mean? Or what do you mean?
Or draw attention.
He has all his... If that Fez does anything... Like particularly if that Fez is more powerful than the one we have, it was able to attack when it was light out, when the lights were off.
Okay.
If we're gonna do anything, the lights have to be off.
I'm going to propose something. And I know how it's going to sound because of the way that I've acted recently.
Good night sleep, good night sleep, good night sleep.
I will hear you out. So.
I think that we have an object in our possession that people want and has some kind of power. We all heard the whispers. And we have done very little to observe this thing so far because...
we didn't have a controlled environment.
And we still don't.
But you have a point.
I want to do this in a safe way, and I have ideas about how we could do this in a safe way. We could plug our ears so we're not hearing it.
Are we hearing it with our ears, sir?
I don't know.
Well, that would be a test to perform.
I mean, we could open it just a little bit. We could have multiple people around so that if somebody reacts in a way, then we could stop them. We could see how it reacts to light.
Could stop them.
Yes.
None of you actually touched the,
Well...
Oh, no, you did, yeah.
Rudy did briefly.
Over.
Yeah.
And, I wanted to wipe it off, and they wouldn't let me because they wanted to collect samples. So
Which I have the sample.
You do have a jar.
And then they let you wipe the hand.
Then after...
I eventually let you.
After I had some time to stew in it.
It wasn't that long.
So yes, one of us has touched
You
it.
can marinate a little bit.
Yeah.
Thinking about that, has your hand reacted at all?
No, still
That wasn't the way I wanted you to test that.
No, I don't think. Sorry. Nick had to do that. He's a turd.
It seems like the washing off did most of the work. You didn't feel, you don't have any blisters or anything.
And you haven't. I'm the only one who. Well, anyway.
Oh no, we've all heard it.
Yes, everyone heard the whisper. Yes.
The original one, yes.
Yes. And then the other one might have just been that guy messing with me. So, I just think some observation of the object that we have in hand in a way that is as safe as we possibly can be would be in order.
To what purpose?
We need just more information.
Why?
We need to know what we're dealing with.
We're setting out to destroy it. If we can get the book, we'll know what we're dealing with.
So you think we should just focus on getting the book?
I do.
We're not...
Well, do you have any suggestions on that front?
Everybody make me an intelligence roll.
Politely decline.
Or, if you wish, you may
No,
attempt.
I actually...
Okay.
I finally get the 01.
There you go. All right. So,
Nick!
So Beddoes says, is there a way to get in the room? And both of you remember that dinner is done in seatings.
Oh.
And so and the dinner car is after your car. So basically everyone is going to be 3 cars away when dinner comes. So if you can figure out which compartment he's in, during a meal, you could definitely try something.
We'd still want someone to confirm that he's in there during the meal and not just taking it as room or something, though. But
No, that makes sense, though. Yes, we could time this out.
do we know he has the book?
No.
Because we don't. That's the problem.
We
And
don't.
that's why I think there's a point to just doing some basic. I think the earplug test would be fantastic.
And then
to know
some
if
sort
we're
of, and then
hearing
some
it
sort
or
of
if it's something
exploration of
else.
light. To see
No,
if-
that would require putting it on.
No, but let's see if the hat reacts to light. Or if it's just humans when it's on a human.
Do we? We'd want to practice.
Hello, Henri is here. Henri opens the door and he says, pardon, it is time for Henri to set your compartment to the sleeping. If you do not mind going to the parlor for 10 minutes, so I may arrange your bed. I know your friend is not feeling well and the bed is already made, so I will only have to do this one.
All right. Well,
I was gonna say, do we leave or?
do you want to stay with Julius?
Yes, I think it rather important to stay with my master.
Of course.
All right. So we'll go to the parlor.
And I will stay put and have a think.
Okay. So you come back into the parlor. Mincap is gone, as is the glowering Turkish man. There is a pretty blonde woman crying in the very far corner towards that car, and she is just like disconsolate. The Scottish woman keeps writing, but every once in a while...
She's Scottish?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. She keeps writing, but every once in a while she'll glance at the crying woman, and then she'll go back to writing. And
She needs a drink,
the
too.
younger Russian is just staring in a, like, that's a hot woman. I wonder if I could comfort her.
The blonde woman is
Yes.
hot.
Yeah.
But she's crying.
But she is crying.
That's minefield.
Well, she's crying, Rudy. We should do something. Maybe offer her some tea?
Get drinks? No. I mean, tea's not.
I think we should go to her as individuals who are concerned about people.
Concerned about what? I'm not there. I'm trying to.
I mean, it would go better with a bottle of wine.
Well, you can't have any. This is something you said you wanted to do, Rudy. I know things have been rough recently, but you can't just give up.
Just a little.
This is on you. I mean, if you decide. Your eyebrows are wiggling a lot. I don't want to let you do this.
Your eyebrows are wiggling a lot.
Let's just if she, because look at if she.
Okay.
would
Bottle
help,
of
I
wine's coming
think.
on strong. Bottle of wine's coming on strong. Let's go up and ask her. Let's go up and ask her.
She doesn't have to take it.
So it was just for you then. Rudy, I'm gonna go ask her if she's all right. Okay.
Damn it. Okay.
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 And you can.
No. I'm good.
Okay. Okay. I'll go up to her.
Okay. Make me a spot hidden roll.
She's actually Mencap.
Aha!
I got you.
I would have gotten away with
Of
it
course.
too.
There's my. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong thing.
I don't need a spot hidden for this.
I'm
Is
just
there a
gonna
bottle of wine at her table
I'm just
already?
gonna redo.
No.
Oh, well, I mean luck roll.
Spot hidden.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
All right,
Do you want to
everything's fine.
Do you want to re-roll?
Yeah.
We have tons.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, our wonderful
Yes.
viewers.
Thank you. Oh, that's an 6, baby.
All right.
So that's a critical, I guess.
All right. Yeah. So you're walking up to her to go talk to her, and in the area between the cars, so out in the air, the Turk is just like watching you, glowering.
Okay. I give him a little salute. See, he knows that I know that
Yeah.
he's there. And
Actually, you got a not 6. He's watching the woman.
Oh, Tark watching the woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's clearly marking that you are now talking to the woman.
Well, fair enough. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I can't help but notice that you're in distress right now.
I'm fine.
Okay, you're actively crying.
I am.
Yeah. Do you need like?
My husband is not well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Bottle of wine won't help with that.
Would you like a drink or some tea or somebody to hear your troubles?
A martini sounds lovely.
A martini, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll go get a martini.
Oh,
Rudy, what's going on?
No.
Oh, there's 2 of you.
Yeah, this is my brother, Rudolph Klein. I'm Klaus Klein.
Hello.
Good evening.
I'm Millicent Myers.
Millicent Myers.
Oh, that's the first time I've said my last name was Myers.
Oh, are you recently married?
Yeah, this was our honeymoon.
What happened?
Is our honeymoon.
Food poisoning?
I'm told it's hysteria. By that man.
Oh, I thought that only happened to women.
What man?
Smooth. Please send those cards and letters to.
We don't have a P.O. box anymore, so.
You can't find us. Mr. Dr. Mincap.
Oh, he's a doctor?
Yeah. We met him in Paris, and he convinced Brian that we should go to Constantinople. But as soon as we were gonna go, Brian fell ill and can't leave the bed.
He doesn't have a fez on his head, does he?
Yes, why?
Is that a yes?
Yeah, I think you said yes.
Yes?
Yes, what? But what? Who are you? Why do you? What?
Sorry, we're not trying to upset you. So we're academics from London.
What do you say? Yes.
Well, we have.
Why did I say that?
I don't know.
She's like starting to ugly cry now.
Okay.
You should get that martini.
Yes,
I think.
I'll get it. You don't say anything else dumb, okay?
Don't say anything that's dumb.
Oh, the true little brother energy there.
I'll get 2 martinis and a glass of water.
When you order the glass of water, the waiter puts it in a martini glass with an olive.
Sure. Yeah.
Classy. Has some classy water there.
It's mineral water.
Why? Do you know Brian?
No, we're doing some research on the history of Fez. Or Fez's. Is he being kept under bright light?
No, it's quite dark in our room.
Okay.
What? Wait, why are you asking these questions? Why are you asking these questions if you're studying the history?
Roll intelligence to see if that was stupid. Was that stupid?
That was not great.
Well, I failed my intelligence roll, so I think I'm in the clear.
All right. Well, are you asking about?
It's a psychological phenomenon. I mean, who wears fezzes indoors, much less at night in the light would indicate.
And at that point, you come up as he's like stammering.
Are you having a coughing fit? Here's some water.
Oh, some water.
Yeah.
Please tell me I was handed the water.
Oh no.
Make a luck roll.
Or should I make it?
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I'm
make the
handing
luck
it?
roll. You make the luck roll.
I've got good luck.
Because I'll just take a swig.
Oh,
I almost didn't, but I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you're
It's
disappointed.
water. Okay.
I was fully prepared to spot a reroll to keep alcohol out of your
Because it
hands.
could have been a fumble.
That too.
Who are you? Why is he asking me about why Brian is in the light?
No, in the dark.
Well, if he's okay, so if he's having issues with his feelings, then sometimes being in a dark space is helpful because it gives it's better for rest. You can rest better. No, make me do a fast act.
She failed her roll.
Okay, good. It just helps to rest.
This matters.
It doesn't matter. You're right. So we're academics. We study history, psychology,
yes.
etymology.
She downs the entire martini.
Could we,
I want to not feel anything.
Okay, well, we'll get you another martini. And perhaps we could check on Brian for you?
Are you a doctor?
Yes.
Technically.
Very best kind.
Yes. With the shit.
This was a truthful statement. That was a truthful statement.
Like he's not lying.
She made the roll. Medical doctor?
Jason.
I am a PhD.
You live next to a hospital?
Yeah, I
Some of
would
well,
imagine.
some psychological phenomena carry over from physical stimuli. So we are versed somewhat in. I am.
I've
lying.
heard about these interesting
I don't
responses.
say that I'm lying, but Nick knows he's lying. So she needs to make
I've
another
heard
roll.
about these responses in a historical context, and I feel like I could perhaps recognize some similarities here.
They'll never let you.
They?
Who's they?
Mencap and the horrible man whose name I don't know, who's probably right behind me.
I look behind her.
Yeah, there's the...
So have
Somehow better with the light in your
Yeah.
That's good lighting. That is good lighting.
That's where the anime like.
how did you meet Mencap?
He was at a party that Brian was at, and they did a seance or some ridiculous thing, and he convinced Brian that, Brian was wearing the ridiculous hat, and he wasn't feeling well, and he convinced Brian that he could take him to Constantinople where someone could help him. But I don't know if Brian's gonna make it to Constantinople. He's so weak. And all he does is whisper. And I don't understand what he's saying! And she just starts bawling again.
Oh God.
I'm just like rubbing her back, sort of absent-mindedly, not probably helping very much.
Right.
That's what I'm doing. But like,
And she'll say, I'm so sorry, I apologize for wasting your time. I should
You
go
haven't-
back to Brian.
Well,
And she'll get up
What
and
car? What car?
Yeah.
the first sleeping compartment,
Number.
number 1.
Okay.
that makes sense.
It's easy to remember.
Yeah.
And she'll get up and like you start to think about like watching to see which room she goes into, but he just stands in front of the window and glowers at you both.
I glower back.
You're much worse at glowering than he is.
Rudy, how am I doing?
He's got like a 65 glower.
I'm staring apathetically at him. And I'm like,
Okay, let me see how good my glower is.
you know, your shoulders need to be up more. You can't slouch so much.
Sort of middling.
Work on your
according to my
posture.
role.
we love a reedy academic staring down.
yeah.
I'm not reedy. I have a 65 strength.
Narrow your eyes a little more. Better. Don't smirk. Don't smirk.
You say don't smirk, it makes me smirk.
Well, now he thinks you're up to something.
I am.
There is no smirk anywhere near his face.
Okay, he's got me beat.
Now I'm smirking at him because like I said it, and I'm like,
Okay. Okay, we're not going to beat him in this way.
Well, what?
We've lost the staring contest.
Is that what we were doing?
I was competing in the way.
Okay.
No, we could use our swords if we were doing that.
Right.
And we don't.
So
not one-on-one.
Henri will come back and he will say, "Your compartment is prepared for the rest. Do you need a nightcap of any sort?"
Tea.
Tea is
We
not
had
a
so
nightcap.
much. We had so much tea already.
Oh, okay. We don't need anything at this moment, sir.
Very well. There is water in your room.
Oh,
should you need.
amazing. Yes. Hydrating
And
support.
a little surprise on your pillow from Henri.
Oh.
Terrifying.
I hope
He flirting
this.
with me?
No. This is how Rudolph gets addicted to cocaine.
Clothes is so
Henri! Sprinkles a little
What?
cocaine on
What's this?
Henri's pillow.
I'll just take a little. What's it smell like? Ooh. I don't need alcohol anymore.
No, I found something far more interesting.
Okay, well, let's go. We'll
Talk
see
to
what the little.
Beddoes.
Yeah, we'll check in with Beddoes.
Well,
See
we
what the
can't-
surprise is.
If
There's a little piece of cake on a plate.
On your pillow?
Each of your pillows. It's like it's one of those little French pastry pieces of cake that is just a nosh, a bite.
Oh. Well,
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna eat it.
yeah, a little treat.
It is
Sounds nice.
delicious.
Yeah.
And we'll, I
It's
guess,
Viennese
enter via
opera
the
cake.
Oh.
water closet. We'll go. See.
Yeah. Knock, knock.
Yeah, because the door is locked, you
Yeah.
know.
I'll do the special knock that only I would know.
After a pause, Beddoes unlocks the door and lets you in.
Beddoes.
We need to.
Oh.
We need to talk.
Yeah, maybe in the other room.
No, I mean I screamed earlier and he didn't even wake. Like,
No, I'm
there's-
more concerned that I can't think when he's snoring, but.
But on the
Maud, no.
No, I want to hear this.
we'll just leave that alone, sir.
Maud?
I will.
Who's Maud?
No,
You know.
of course I know, sir. It is my job to know. On the other hand, sir, if we discuss in here.
Oh, no one else will hear.
Exactly.
Oh, you're smart.
I like to think so. Now again.
Okay, so we met a woman.
And her husband.
Congratulations. Oh.
She's taken.
Oh, it's one of those.
And also in distress, you know, which
Hey,
I
what
would.
happens on a train?
It's like Vegas.
Yeah, you can't do anything wrong on a train. Is that the
Nothing bad ever happens.
nothing
on-
bad?
Yeah.
We're crossing international lines, sir. What's all?
I feel like something bad has happened on this train though.
Or it happened before they got on the train, so it doesn't
Really?
count.
I don't know. I think they met on the.
Well, no, there was a seance. Okay, so this woman, blonde woman, attractive, crying. We went
I
up to
know
her.
you mentioned the attractive part first, sir.
Her husband has one of the, and I point to the box. He has one of those on,
And he's wearing it, and he's
dying.
yeah. And now Mencap and his Turkish bodyguard are guarding him.
And we could do nothing, and that would keep us safe. And I do like that.
But also, this means there are
But-
fezzes. Whispering
But
fezzes. I was right.
If we don't do anything though, do you think
we need
he
to
said
get all the
he
fezzes.
said they're slaves to the other fez? Do you think he's using those to become more powerful?
So we need to get his fez.
Well, we don't want. Well, in general, I don't want people dying.
Of course. Yeah, dying's bad. Yeah. For sure.
You know, just a great mission statement to get out of the way.
It's like swooping. Swooping is bad.
I mean, I wish there wasn't a qualifier.
Generally speaking, I'd rather if people didn't die.
Yeah,
So,
but if the Whistler falls off the train to his horrible demise,
and he. Oh wait.
we would be
When
okay
he was,
with that.
when the guy knew who we were because of the Whistler. So the
the
Whistler's
Whistler.
working with him.
He's in on it. He lied to you.
You recall the Whistler is getting off early tomorrow at Stuttgart, he said.
He's getting off on all of this is what he's doing.
Giggity, giggity.
So, is that bad? Should we just let him go?
Who? What are you talking
The
about?
Whistler's leaving at the next station.
Good. So.
I mean, as much as I would love to hurl him off the train, so.
But he could just naturally hurl himself off of the train.
Without it.
That's a lot harder than you think.
Without implicating us. So.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember how Menet phrased the thing about the fezzes and one voice and all of that. Did it? Because we seem to be interpreting it that he has the control fez.
He said it was his voice.
Okay.
It's one voice. It's my voice.
And he talked about the expansive.
And then then he went on about
experience.
the bullshit. If you put the thing on, it will expand.
If you were the one controlling it,
if it was his fez, it would expand. But we've seen what happens with the other ones.
Yeah. That you just become a tongue monster.
But the lights are off in there.
Yes. So.
It is going to kill him then.
Can we get? So let's
Let's
say we can even get to the compartment.
Yes.
Can we get it off?
I mean, you have discovered one way to get the fez off.
But in general...
it does go against your prime directive.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it a prime directive.
I mean, if it's
sort of just a general goal.
If we're just going to leave
a guideline, really.
If we're just going to let him die, like, we just leave it on and he'll die naturally.
I will also
we don't need to get involved.
It seemed like he wanted to get him to Constantinople. So
I think that's a lie. I think that's a meal along the way.
He's eating people with the fez. Okay, these are all theories. These are all theories. Mm-hmm. But what Millicent told us was that she was convinced by him to get on the train to go to Constantinople. So that could be he just wanted them nearby so he could continue to do whatever he's doing. Or
what if
maybe
he set
he's
it on
trying
fire? Do you think it would, like a leech? Like you take a cigarette butt to a leech and it lets go?
We have not experimented with how to deal with a person other than turning the lights on, which I will mention was not my idea. So I'm just saying I'm not the only one who has bad ideas. And...
Do you want to try that sentence again? So
I'm just saying that we are all fallible people who make mistakes.
And I am attempting to prevent another one from happening.
Yes, and I appreciate that. So...
Do you, sir?
So we would need to take out ours, try things on ours, and see if it reacts to anything.
Absolutely not, sir.
Okay,
Well, if we don't, a man will die.
Then he'll die.
Betos, we want to structure this in a way.
The way that I see
in general,
the way that I see this is you do experiments in a location that we don't have any control over of someone bouncing in, as Henri valuably
we'll do it in the water
demonstrated.
closet.
Shush. As Henri ably demonstrated for us, with a thing that you don't know anything about, with the person who apparently has the control fez within 100 feet.
Several hundred feet. These are long
Everything.
trains.
Several hundred feet, Betos.
Everything about the situation is setting one of you up to put it on or otherwise be controlled by it, and then there will be two people who die.
No. None of us would put that.
Yeah, of course not.
How convinced am I by that?
None of you are convinced.
I'm not. Okay, I will say, I know that I'm smiling because it's funny.
Okay.
But I don't think, like...
No, Klaus does not intend.
Yeah, Klaus wants to study this. He's not trying to put it on. He's not like, I'm gonna put this thing on. He wants to, like, study it and, like, listen to the language, but he doesn't want to put it on. But in terms of him convincing you, very bad.
Well, you would be there to stop anyone.
I'm trying to set up restrictions so that if someone was to go for the fez, we could stop them.
Look, we're doing a very basic test. We apply some heat to it.
Absolutely not, sir.
We apply something sharp to it.
Calpers.
Various experiments. Go on.
Calipers?
I thought it was calipers.
Calipers?
Do you expect someone to pronounce things correctly in their sleep, sir?
Little.
Why?
Pasties.
I think he said calipers.
Okay, so Well, what is our game plan here? If we're not going to experiment on it, which
There's so many things we need to know.
And all of them are in that book.
Okay. So we had a.
They're also right there.
No, they're not, sir. The book.
The
book would be the compiled information from everything that other people have observed about it.
Can I just suggest a very basic thing that does not involve us interacting with it, except for opening the box? All plug our ears. One of us, whoever we think is the most stable, can open the box, and then we see if any of us hear it with our ears plugged. So we know if it's coming from our ears or our heads. Very basic.
No, not right before bed.
So when we wake up, is that...
We don't want to do it during the day.
Why?
Because it's more powerful in the light.
Or it doesn't like the light.
No, why would it be docile
It reacts
in the
on
dark?
a person in the light.
Just really quick, though.
That's all the information we have right now.
Can I roll persuasion or something?
What do I have?
Do you want to challenge? Okay, so this will be a contested roll.
Yes.
You're gonna get.
I have no intention of being convinced by this.
All right, well then,
I have
unfortunately.
absolutely no intention of being convinced by anything that this child is trying to convince me of.
Well, I'm in on this too. Two children.
You're both idiots who have done self-destructive
We
things.
might make a good point.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
You're both gonna make the roll.
Okay.
And if by chance one of you gets a critical, then Beddoes can roll with 2 bonus dice.
Holy shit.
So if we do as well as we can.
Yes. But Beddoes will have to beat your roll.
Okay. No, I don't.
What is your
What's my persuasion?
Yeah.
Base. I didn't put any points.
Mine's-
My charm is good. Can I use charm?
Then you should be charming, because I'm trying to be persuasive because I have points in persuasion.
Well, I want you to reroll. Go ahead and reroll.
Normally I wouldn't, but this is for a noble cause, exposing us to the Cthulhu mythos. I feel perfectly
This is why
justified in
Beddoes
this.
survives all of this.
01.
Are you fucking
What
serious?
the hell?
That's your second one tonight.
Damn
All right,
you.
so you get.
Hashtag blessed, everyone.
So you get 2 bonus dice, and I'm gonna say if you match it, which is really all you can do.
No, all zeros would match it, right?
Get that.
Beddoes
You
is
get
like, yeah,
100
let's get in
Beddoes will
there.
set fire to the fence in front of you.
That's one of the tests we want to see.
Yeah, we did.
But-
Heat.
You are gonna. This will only be to persuade Beddoes of the speaking test.
Yeah.
After that, and that will be
And then
all.
if
you will
everything
agree
goes
to.
fine from there.
No, that is all.
That is all that
Yeah.
that I'm agreeing
Yeah,
to.
that is
If I
all
agree
that
to any of
Beddoes
this bullshit.
I'm trying to set up a very reasonable.
No, but
Would anyone like to second to reroll?
No. This is my first not seconding.
Dane, I know you're watching.
Does it work if he's in the chat?
Will you second me?
Would you feel better about this if I seconded you?
I've gotten just like.
Now that's just mean.
I know, but it's like, I feel like I owe you something because we're ganging up and everything. We're persistent little brats.
You're a
and
persistent shithead.
You're not getting
is
a
what
lick
you
of
are.
sleep. You are not getting a lick of sleep. We will be having this debate till morning.
Yeah, this does take a little while.
So do you want...
No, don't give
You
me.
might match it. It could happen. Look at all those dices.
Fine.
Feel better?
Fine.
If
I'm
she
just wasting
if he
bits
matches this, you're not going to get to do it.
That's fine. It'll be funny. Did you get it?
I got 11, which is great.
Pretty good.
But, not 1.
You can spend luck.
I could spend 10 luck.
No, don't. Let us experiment on it.
I don't know which side to
This
take.
is a safe way.
You can push the roll.
It's so safe.
You really want me to push the
If you
roll.
push the roll, we have free reign. Come on, you got a chance. Look at all the numbers you've already used up.
Hey, Nick, can I see that pencil?
No, because you'll hurt me with it.
You're too far away to stab.
Are you gonna stab me?
She's spending the luck, aren't you?
I'm spending the 10 luck in order to get that ought 1.
Oh, you could have pushed it.
Damn it! Why did you? Why?
Because I want to get rid of all your luck.
Yeah,
on
because it makes
useless
it worse
things.
for all of us.
Thank you.
Just want to experiment on it a little bit. God.
Beddoes is resolute. You make, you pull out a PowerPoint at some point. Like,
No, I've just got to improv a chart
yeah, that's
of
right.
statistics. Here are the chances.
You make the most compelling argument over the course of 2 hours. 2 exhausting hours.
I'm nodding like.
This man is dying as we speak. The more information we have.
The more chances you have of you dying, and I don't know this person, and you are Julius's friends.
And Beto stones you at every point.
Absolute stone
There is a
wall.
reply to every single thing you say. Most of it is just like, you're an idiot.
He's not.
I'm actually not.
You're both idiots.
By now, 11:30 maybe.
Well, that's
Okay. Well, we're not in dinner
Everybody
party.
make me a listen roll.
God.
all right. What's Julius saying now?
Scalpers.
I am rolling like,
Holy crap!
and you're rolling great. Give me those dice.
Nick got the Pooja dice today.
I know.
No,
I've
I
been
got-
rolling 70 something.
I got this dice tray
All right.
today.
Oh, there we go. You clearly hear. It almost sounds like the wind moving through that kind of weird sound in the hallway. As if,
Like a window or something.
yeah, but the windows on the compartment outside in the hallway don't
I don't
open.
remember that.
But if
peek
somebody
out.
was moving between
No,
cars.
I'll peek
It has
out.
to be moving very fast.
All right, make me a
Oh.
luck roll.
Oh, but I spent 3 luck. Oh. I made it.
Okay. You look out, and
really good.
with its back, to you, the compartment is dark. And it takes your eyes a second to adjust. And there's a moving shadow that is moving through the compartment with its back to you, sort of floating towards the other car.
Which other car?
Towards the staff car. So away from, it'll first go to the dining car and then to the baggage and the...
So is it moving towards our Turkish friend
No,
or
it's
not?
moving away from them.
Okay.
There's a thing.
Swords.
You made a really good roll, didn't you, on the luck roll?
I made a, not like a
Okay.
heart or anything.
All right, make me a spot hidden roll.
It's a 29, but...
Yeah.
You could get it.
Am I making what roll?
Spot hidden.
No.
Everything's fine.
Do you
But
want
it's-
to re-roll?
No, because I'm already convinced from what I've seen that it's floating.
Can I look?
Is he floating?
So, once you get like the Scooby-Doo, like two
Yeah.
heads looking out the door, it's...
Oh, I'm stepping out.
Oh, you're in the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay. So you look out, he steps out, the shadow stops and turns around and starts to come this way.
I step back.
I push him in. I push him in.
No, you have to pull. Don't push. That'll make it worse. I'm trying to get in.
All right, you close the door just as a hand, a shadowy, taloned hand, immaterially gets slammed in the door and dissipates.
Do I see that?
Yeah?
Did it make a noise when it hit the door?
No? Just a...
I'm glad it hates doors.
You saw that, right?
I'm glad it
I did
hates
see
doors.
that.
Okay.
Rather odd.
You are so English. That was fucked up.
You are very American, so. I am also exhausted, so.
Well, you did listen to a 2-hour presentation.
Tirade. It was a tirade.
It was a very recent.
Well put together. I should have my doctorate.
There was a...
That was a good thesis defense.
I should have a doctorate.
I agree. Okay, so
So let's go into.
should we have
Should
the
I open the
swords?
door?
No, that's how he almost got you. Or
But I
it.
mean, if you can close it, is it still there?
The door is closed.
I slide open the door.
You open the door?
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
I peek out.
The shadow is once again going towards the staff car.
What is it trying to do with the staff car? I'm gonna try a light. Can we shine a light in there?
So
we have
Are there
lamps?
movable?
you don't
kind
really
of
have
light?
no, you don't have a lamp.
Candles?
Get the swords.
Matches?
Get the swords.
Sure, you have a match.
Get the swords.
You get the swords. I'm gonna light a light.
I have to watch it. Are you watching it?
I'm watching.
Okay,
it
run.
turns back around.
I'm gonna light a light and see if it reacts.
Okay.
Okay, I'm listening.
But with that, make me a spot hidden roll with a bonus die.
Okay.
You hear all kinds of
Ooh,
noise.
I got a 2, baby.
Woo! It is so clear to you that this, whatever the shadow thing is, it is the silhouette of a figure wearing a fez. And on that note, we're going to go to break. But before we go to break, our good friend, my second favorite YouTube user, he was my very favorite Bigfoot user and my 87th favorite Ask Jeeves user.
Well,
But Jay Matthews, he normally contributes to me to torment the players, but these players don't need any encouragement, so
We're tormenting ourselves.
Yeah, that's right. You are tormenting
Well,
yourselves.
don't give it to Red. Red can't use any. We're trying to.
No, Reagan, no.
I can use it when you all second it.
Nick will only second when he thinks it won't work.
Oh no, I fully thought it could work.
And it did.
And,
All right.
and it was a little funny.
And it was better at least because I only had to spend 10 luck as opposed to like 30.
Oh, that would have been
That would have been awful.
I was looking forward to reminding you could spend luck.
yeah, that would have been very close to like Susanna losing all of her luck in a single
Spending it
go.
all.
The only thing that really matters, did we break Beddoes down any as a person?
He's exhausted, so yeah, a little bit.
But long term, did we are we completing his arc? Are we moving him along?
You are moving him to the point where he's like, where the moment he sees Rudy, he's like, oh, this motherfucker.
Good.
All right, stay tuned for the next part of Horror on the Orient Express episode. I don't know. Everyone's a second episode, so this would be episode.
This is 6.
6. There we go. We be sure to comment, like, and subscribe on this episode, and we'll be back after the break. Stay thirsty, my friends. Welcome back to the Quests and Chaos playing Call of Cthulhu. For our podcast listeners, this is episode 7, 6, 5, 2? I don't know.
Well, I don't know about podcasts.
Binary. But welcome. This is the second half of Nothing Bad Happens on a Train. Pardon me, I'm going to have a sip of
And so far, so good.
Martinelli's here.
Sparkling cider.
Sorry, not a sponsor.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag could be sponsored.
Yeah.
Hit us up, Martinelli's.
You want some more of this, Martinelli's?
You want to fund the crazy?
We have late breaking news, and that is thanks to the wonderful people watching this right now and our patrons. Our tavern upkeep has gone up 5%.
Ooh. That's so cool.
In Call of Cthulhu terms, going from 50% to 55% goes from I can make that roll to I'm gonna make this roll.
It's true.
That's like, once your skill's at 55, you're like,
I got this.
Yeah, I can't fail.
yeah. I'm gonna spend luck, but
I'll walk that tightrope.
we greatly appreciate it. It means so much to us that you love the silly stuff we're doing, and we can't wait to keep doing it for you. So when we left, you were all
Not
looking
doing
out the
anything
door
stupid.
of the compartment as a shadow of what Klaus has clearly seen now is a figure in a fez has tried to, was heading away from you, but every time you get its attention, it turns around and it starts to
But
come
he's moving towards
you.
a staff car.
Yes.
Well, he's moving
you're-
towards the door.
And you're getting the swords.
I have bolted through
Yeah.
the bathroom. And there's no quiet. You hear all the sounds.
Like a herd of elephants.
Playing Booty Craft Band. Smith sleeps through it all.
Calipers.
Yes, Beddoes knows what all of those things are, and like a herd of elephants would not drag it from him.
No, I'm not wearing the brassiere this time.
No.
It's canon.
Sorry, Dane.
But maybe next time he will.
No.
This is what happens when you miss an episode, Dane.
We lure.
Be into
By the
it.
way,
We lure a floating shadow thing into his sleeping compartment. That's what we do.
if Nick were not here this week and we're playing Professor Smith, that box would be open like that.
Yeah. Oh, because you would have all gone to eat.
Right.
Idiots.
It's locked, and Beddoes has the key.
Well, I do also like that you reflect the player that you're
Both players
replacing,
don't
right?
resist.
Right.
So Dane might make some fun decisions. Nick definitely makes
Oh, no, yeah.
those decisions.
Oh, I've got some decisions coming up. I've got them lined up. There's gonna be retribution.
Like a line of cocaine?
For yes. All my decisions.
Okay, so you're grabbing the swords.
There's something out there, but it seems to be gone. This is very good.
And I had a nip. But and here's the thing. You hear our door slide open.
Oh, you're coming out that way.
Yeah.
All right, so you come
Well,
out.
I run out to meet him.
All right, you open the door.
You have a sword?
Yes.
Throw me my sword.
No, I'm swinging a sword. I'm trying to hit it. I'm gonna see if it doesn't think-
So
I'm doing a hit and run.
Klaus has come out of a compartment ahead of you.
You mean behind?
He's
Nope.
closer.
So this is Klaus's compartment. Here's the bathroom. I mean, this is the Beddoes compartment. Here's the bathroom. Here's your compartment. You came out here. Klaus heard that and came out here. The thing is coming this way.
So far, it's been, I want to say, casually floating along.
Yeah, it's not moving. Like even when it's like, oh, there's someone there. It's not like
I'm closing
speeding
the door
up.
and I'll run up with our swords.
Okay, grab my sword.
All right, so you are now in the hallway as this thing reaches you.
But I grab the sword.
Yeah, you've got a sword.
Okay.
Well, we can run back to our door. We both have swords.
Sure, you've got swords.
This is gonna be good.
Both of you, so you're just gonna, your plan is to stab this thing?
And then run.
So as it comes towards us, I saw that it had a fez.
Yep.
Does it seem to have like
There are no-
human?
No features. No facial features or
Okay, I'm
anything
gonna
like
try
that.
an exploratory poke
and then if nothing happens, then I'm going back in the room and
Just
closing the
good
door.
broad like.
All right, both of you make me a sword roll.
Okay.
Okay, a regular success.
All right.
Ooh,
then-
baby.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, almost critical.
Almost
Should
critical.
I use this luck point to make
Almost
it
critical.
You have so much luck, you
I
should
know.
spend some of it.
And also, Klaus doesn't deserve it, so.
I would say hold off to see what my sword, if it just like passes through or. Well, but you went for the fez. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
you are making a critical.
I'm making a critical. I'm trying to get that fez off this guy.
All right. So your sword passes right through it.
Yeah.
And your sword, you stab into the fez, and you feel resistance. You feel no resistance. And your blade bows a tiny bit. You know, it's a foil. Or wait, did we say saber?
I think.
Yeah, it's not foils.
Yeah, because this is for
Yeah,
combat.
I have rapier.
Oh, rapier. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't bow then if it's a rapier. And
But there's resistance.
yeah, there's resistance, and there's almost like a pushing through of a veil of some sort, and then there's no resistance, but it doesn't seem to affect it.
Do I hear anything?
Is Klaus running?
Like a whisper.
No,
Sit and
you
run.
don't hear a whisper.
Hit and run.
Yeah, if
I'm
It's
grabbing.
reaching out.
okay, I'm trying to go back in, but
Yeah, you rolled very well, so you get back in, no
Yeah.
problem.
But-
Because you rolled so well, you like stab forward, and then you do the fencing 2 steps backwards into the room, and the door slams shut again.
he's going somewhere.
Why do doors work?
I don't know. Does he do the?
No,
No. But is he?
Okay,
If
okay.
I look, is he moving back towards?
there's no. You could look through the keyhole, and it's dark. Remember, the compartment is dark.
Yeah.
Which normally it's not.
This is weird.
Yeah, the darkness is
There's usually the
definitely
gas lights.
notable.
So there's the four. Do we have any silver? Silver?
What would silver do?
No, just the. This is like basic occult stuff. The 4 things.
This is basic occult
Oh,
stuff.
I know. I've got good occult. What
Occult
are you
101.
talking about?
But it's
Dinner
the
service,
things
you
for to fight against evil.
Salt.
Salt, silver, crucifix,
Lawsuit.
fire. What?
Lawsuit.
Lawsuit.
Holy water.
Fire.
What if we drew it? It follows us. It's going somewhere.
But I like having a door.
We could draw it back towards where the other people are. And then if they yell at us, we can say we're...
Let's lead this monster towards other people.
Sure. Or, he's going towards people. He's going towards the staff. Those are people.
Do they have salt? Do they have silver?
I'm sure they have salt.
I mean, it would go through the dining car first. Although at 11 o'clock, the dining car is empty.
But they have salt.
They have salt.
And silver.
The table, well, you might guess the table might be preset for breakfast. It would be a shame to mess that up.
Okay, we crack open the door. We don't get its attention, just like one eye over to see if it's still moving
Make
down.
me a stealth roll.
You ask too much.
Yeah, just
I
let
gotta
us
get
do
rid of
it.
some of these coins somehow.
23, what's still? 20, I'm not spending luck for that.
Well, all right. You could push it.
Or use a coin. You could
There's
use
no
a coin.
point. There's not. It's, like, who cares? Excuse
All right.
me. We close the door again and we wait again. This is the most.
Low stakes.
Yeah.
Red
there's-
light, green light.
Yeah.
You open the door and it's just standing right there.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no. The worst part is. Okay, someone has to tell me that. Because I don't look in front.
Yeah, your
I
head
stick my
starts to
head
lean out.
out.
Beddoes grabs you and pulls you back, and you still holding onto the door, slam it shut.
Oh, where was it?
Directly in front of you, sir. Standing. Waiting.
I'll go.
But you saw it, Beddoes.
I'll go
Yes,
to our
of
room.
course I saw
Well,
it.
I don't know.
I saw it the first time too. We could
Oh.
amputated its hand.
Sorry about the mess. And I go back through the bathroom.
What did you do? You didn't mess with my stuff, did you?
The lights were off.
It's very
I
specifically
couldn't
organized.
see what.
Not anymore.
Traveling with siblings.
I mean, it might be my stuff.
All right, so
I
you
can't see.
open the door to your room.
Yeah.
And it's dark, but you see the shadow just sort of like staring at the door. And then it slowly turns, and it starts to float back towards the staff car.
Okay, I'll be very quiet.
It wants
Yeah.
the fucking staff car. What's going on?
I don't know. And I wait for it to go through.
Okay, it will disappear through, and as soon as it leaves, the light in here becomes brighter.
Okay, and then I run up to the door, knock a little. It went through, and the lights are on.
Okay, should we follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
We get to the dining car, we get the silver, we get the salt.
Yeah.
Do we have anything to start a fire?
I have matches.
Okay.
Anything to start a fire. Okay.
Hey, it's called Cthulhu.
That's true, that's true.
On a train.
If we don't set the Orient Express up, well, it's technically not the Orient Express yet, so
It's true.
it's all fair game.
You...
Is it?
I think
So you run up. The dining car is open. The door is open to the dining car. It is dark. You cannot see inside the dining car.
Can we...
So the lights are off, which is that weird? The lights are
Yeah.
off?
Normally there is some level of light.
When it left, the lights went back on. It's,
Right.
Yeah.
It's
so let's
like go away.
peek. Can I peek?
Yeah? So the door will make some noise. Train doors...
But it'll make a really like long, slow noise.
No, what makes
the
the most
whoosh.
noise is the outside.
Well, but I'm confident it's in the car, so I can go in between.
Yeah, you are between them. It's very chilly.
Can I see in the window?
It's dark.
Well, it was dark in the other. That's why you hold your hands up.
Yeah, you
Swords don't work, Rudy. Swords don't work.
Well, that's why. Yeah, well, that's why we're
Okay, that's why we're grabbing the salt.
silverware,
Okay.
fire.
I've got the fire.
Who's a
The
crucifix?
light in the dining car comes back.
Oh, he moved me.
Go,
Wait,
go,
okay,
go,
okay,
go.
okay.
All right, you both run in.
Scavenger, quick!
The room is set for breakfast. Yeah, there is a thing of salt on every table.
Salt and silver.
Silver. Go for the knife.
I mean, the
butter knife, but
yeah,
like,
you have a
again-
butter knife.
Yeah.
Oh, silver butter knife returns.
This is going to be a lot harder to stab with than run. Okay, let's go.
It's true. All right, so you're gonna head for the staff car.
Yeah.
Do you want the salt or the silver?
I grabbed one of each. Didn't you grab one of each?
Okay, yes, okay. But I have to have
Meadows,
fire.
arm yourself. And I run.
I'm following. I have fire and
You called us stupid kids. You're getting it.
yeah.
Getting it.
You're not disproving my point.
No, we're doubling down.
So you run out. Now you're between the cars again. The staff car is dark.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I don't want anyone to get hurt, so I'm barging in.
All right. So you open the thing, and you see this shadow with its hand just over the head, like this, over the
Henri?
face. Not of Henri, but of somebody in like a porter outfit who's
Someone
just like
expendable. Okay.
slowly going like.
Stab and shake.
Yeah, I'm running up. I'm throwing salt. I have it. I'm trying
Did
to
you just pull the lid off and just like go
Yeah.
crazy? Ooh.
Yeah.
throwing salt.
Bold.
I'm lighting the match.
I'm
and
moderating.
I'm yelling for people to wake up.
All right.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off.
Do you tell me I should stab for the fez with the silver
Yes,
butter knife?
go for it.
Okay.
All right. So you throw salt, you stab, you light the match. As soon as you light the match, the shadow just goes and dissolves, and the light comes up, and this porter is just like.
Fire. It's always fire.
Well,
Are you all right, sir?
he has dark marks on his head where the hand of this thing was like. It looks like it was like almost blistering. What was that?
A fez.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not. We're not entirely sure, sir. But you're
Either.
safe now. I think. We should get a light in here.
I mean, the light's on again, right?
Yes.
Oh, it seems to have gone.
Why do you know so much about this thing?
We're historians. I try to say that with as much authority that he doesn't
Gravitas.
question it. Just
This guy is not in the mood. He's just like, okay. Are you passengers?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need you to. This is a restrict. And like all of a sudden, he's trying to get more. He's like sort of remembering
Are
himself.
you feeling all
no,
right?
don't stand up.
Sir, I'm a doctor. Are you all right?
I got a doctor. No, my face really hurts.
Well, you should put some.
Let's reduce the swelling.
Yes, a cold towel.
Why am I covered in salt?
Oh, that's what saved you.
Oh,
And the light.
And silver.
is that one of our knives?
We'll put it back, but I mean, your life was at stake.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm Mr. Thompson. Would you mind? Let's step
Do you know
into
what
the
day it
dining
is?
car. I'm
Sure.
sorry.
What day it is?
It is Wednesday.
Okay, good.
That makes sense. Yes.
No, it's the thing that you. Obviously, it's the thing you do if something's
This is
happening.
head
but
trauma,
you
which
know
I
what
know
day it
because
is.
I'm
We're
a
just
doctor.
making sure that you have all your faculties.
Let's step into the dining car. Yes.
Absolutely.
As he leaves, he pulls a string on the wall, and then he leads you into the dining car.
Sir, is there any reason why someone would target you?
No. Wait, that was caused by someone?
Someone, something.
We're not sure, sir.
What are you more comfortable
Was it a ghost?
using? Are you comfortable with it being a ghost?
No.
So it was someone.
That was a person?
Well, we're not entirely sure.
It was very dark.
We saw someone moving. We left our compartment because we saw someone moving towards your car, and we saw them attack you, and we tried to stop them.
The door from the staff quarters open, and Henri comes out in a dressing gown and like a hat. Henri is here. What is... Zut alors, what has happened to you, Monsieur Thompson?
Something
Or
attacked
someone.
him.
Attacked?
Well-
On the Orient Express?
Yes, sir.
Well, technically, we're not.
Henri just backhands you. You will not say these words.
Well, technically not yet.
It is the wagon's lead.
He would pull off a glove. His sleeping glove.
Oh yeah.
He'd take off his sleeping glove.
Wait, don't challenge him to a duel. He's an Olympic fencer.
Why not?
But
Basically.
Well, in a sense.
so something has attacked me.
We saw something moving down the car when we were
Very suspicious.
and we followed it and saw it accost.
The lights go out in the dining car. Ah, what's going on?
Fire! I light
You
another
light a
match.
match? All right, you light a match, and you see a shadow that is just on the verge. It's like waiting for the match to go out.
I'm gonna go for a candle.
Okay.
Kerosene lamps, anything with fire?
The gas lamps aren't working.
There are gas lamps. There are.
Henri, do you see that?
Candle. Do you have candles? For ambiance.
For breakfast.
In general.
Your life depends on this.
Yes, Thompson, in the kitchen, downstairs, you will find.
Downstairs on
What?
the train?
Yeah, there is a tiny,
a downstairs?
Yeah, the Orient Express is.
Thompson, hurry up!
I'm keeping matches lit.
And so Thompson goes down, and actually, he goes around what it looks like a bar, and he goes down a little bit of stairs, and he's like, you hear him rummaging around.
I'll peek down and make sure the lights don't go out down there.
It is dark, pretty dark down there. He's looking for a candle. The match goes out.
I light another one.
All right, the thing is like, it's like red light, green light. It got a little closer.
Oh god, we're playing with the weeping angels.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help them look.
Fezzes.
All right, he's like, I don't know where the,
It's in the back where if no one uses it, it's.
I mean, we used them for dinner.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you know where they are?
I'm not a waiter. I'm a porter. I know where the luggage is. There's a shotgun in the luggage car.
Oh,
I know that.
good to know.
Everyone stops and like,
I'm writing that down.
Do you not know Chekhov's gun, Thompson? You cannot mention things. Someone will use this gun now.
no. Okay, so check out candles.
What about dynamite?
Tom's like, I found a candle.
Ah, all
It's
right.
like a tea candle.
Hey, you know what?
Fine.
Yeah.
All right, you light this tiny little candle, and the shadow like starts to recede as you like come forward with the candle.
Is it going towards us at this
No,
point?
no, it
Does
is.
anyone have a crucifix? Have we tried
It
crucifixes
will
yet?
not approach the light.
But when it was coming for us, did it seem like it had a target? Is it going for Thompson?
It does no, because like it went for you when it heard you. It seems like it just wants anything it can get.
It wants to consume.
But it is staying at bay with the light.
Can I do any sort of check to like?
Stabbed in the fez with a silver butter knife.
So you're charging forward.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the light
You
is
charge forward,
weakening.
and Henry is like, no, stop! What do you? And you run forward and make me a butter knife roll. I'll let you use sword for this.
No, a knife is 25.
Oh, knife. All right, yeah, knife is better.
If it was a long butter knife.
Two-handed
We
butter
need a
knife.
longer butter knife.
Oh, 94.
All right.
Oh well, it's not a fumble.
The good news is
That it was not a fumble.
Do you wanna? We have them.
I should push the roll though.
yes.
Shouldn't.
Why?
Because we have eight coins.
Look at all these coins we have.
all that our beautiful viewers have given us. Oi!
That's a lot of juice.
That was a lot of Martinellis.
Nick, my beautiful
Are you going to push it?
brother,
I-
don't.
All right. All right.
I'll
I'll use.
reroll.
Bye.
Okay, that's a 68.
Better.
It doesn't.
You run up and you go to stab it with this silver knife, and it just passes right through it.
Well,
Since you didn't roll a fumble, it's still being held at bay by the candle.
yeah.
But it's like trying to reach for you, and
Back off.
you notice as it reaches forward a little, some of its fingers kind of start to dissolve, and it pulls back.
We need more light.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Another
where,
candle.
I'm gonna go to where Mr.
Thompson is like, I found more.
excellent.
I want to run.
Can we like
Give me a
create
match?
a
Yes,
circle?
yes.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
no, a triangle.
Okay.
Henri's
yeah,
like,
not enough
I'll
of
give
us
you
to
my
make a
matches,
circle.
but let's create a perimeter around
Henri
this
is
guy.
not good at geometry. What shape are we making?
Get to the side of it.
Okay, he's
We're-
holding a candle now.
We're creating a perimeter
Okay.
and light up
yeah.
to try to like have
Although
as
we
many
did-
lights going off at once.
Yeah, make the place as bright as we can
Yeah,
with little
yeah,
tea
yeah.
lights.
The candles give off less light than you think they would, but they're not totally dim like the gas lights. And Henri says, "What is this?"
That is the thing that attacked Mr. Thompson.
Is it?
We don't know what
Does it have a ticket?
I would assume not, but it did, if you see what it did to Mr. Thompson.
Henri, like when you say it doesn't have a ticket, he grabs like 3 candles and he just starts walking forward angrily. You have taken me from my bed. Henri needs his beauty rest.
We got to maneuver for a pincer attack here.
And he just like starts striding forward.
Yeah, we're all going forward
advancing
with the candles.
And the shadow just slowly recedes and disappears, and the lights come back up
Are the lights off now in the sleeping compartment?
in your compartment. Yeah.
So it just moved again?
Yeah,
You close the door.
of course.
Roll luck. No.
I am not the
Dane, I have some bad news.
No, that was a Nick question.
No, yeah. Beddoes was quiet for a while because he was a little bit slower keeping up with y'all. You all went charging ahead for the salt and the knives. He closed and locked doors.
Yep.
He had to keep Dr. Smith safe.
Of course.
And
After
get a
about
warm
2
water
minutes, the light in your compartment goes back on.
I wonder if it's returning to our charlatan.
Who is this?
Henri, I feel like I just want to be straight with you.
If you must.
I mean, unless.
Wow. Yep.
So, we believe that there might be some nefarious activity happening on this train right now.
No.
I mean, Mr. Thompson.
We.
Are you used to this kind of thing happening on?
No, I'm very sorry. Please, Thompson. Henri will take your shift. Please go and rest, my friend. Thompson's okay, and he'll head back to the staff.
And put some like a cold towel on the blisters.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God we have a doctor on board.
Oh God, this is gonna come back
Henri
and
must
bite us in
remember
the
that.
ass.
Technically a doctor.
Technically?
So, this creature we saw move through
We?
our sleeping
Some
compartment
sort of ghost?
Apparition
with a fez.
with a fez.
It does seem solid enough when you slam a door on its appendages.
Make me an intelligence roll.
Oh dear.
Come on.
26 out of 55 is a hard
It's
success.
probably the light
In the
your
room.
room, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It reacts to light.
But doors do, like, that door seemed to, well, because there's
it
a light
wasn't
behind
going
the door.
through the door.
Because there's a light behind the door. Interesting.
It does react to light, but it also has some sort of ability to make lights go out.
Then why didn't it use that in our compartment?
Maybe it couldn't see the light?
Oh, so this is a line of sight spell that we're dealing with here.
Yeah, what's the range? What's the duration? What's the... If I use counter spell...
Give us the dimensions of the train so we can math this out and figure
Henri
out.
is the material component.
Oh, yeah, that's our back guano for the fireball.
You have driven this thing away, so?
What's
For now.
going towards the other passengers?
Oh no. And he will immediately take up his 3 candles again and he'll start heading.
Well, I'll follow. I don't
Yeah.
want Henri.
Alright. So your compartment is
We must protect
normally
our lives.
lit.
I'm gonna dip into the compartment to grab a box of matches.
Okay. And Henri's still in his nightgown.
I love him.
The salon car is well lit. You notice that the red-haired woman is down on the table like this.
Oh, no.
Do we
I go to her.
Yeah.
All right.
No marks on her face?
No.
you're all right.
There is an empty bottle of scotch.
So it can't affect scotch.
A different kind of spirit.
Well, what's
Go back to your sleep, ma'am. I'm sure you have an interesting story. I would.
She picks up her stuff and stumbles back towards the compartment behind you.
My room.
Our car and the compartment, because we only have 2 of those compartments.
And the lights in the compartment ahead of you are normal.
So
Is
perhaps.
there another one past this?
The only thing past this is another staff car.
It was
Well, he went
attacking the
after-
staff before,
Yeah.
so run.
Okay.
Let's just keep going.
The lights in that one are also normal. Everybody make me a listen roll.
Okay. What did I put into this? Oh, I'm 1 away. Well,
Don't want to make this one.
I do.
I got a 98, Ezra.
Oh, all right.
Oh no!
I made it.
So both of you,
Oh no.
as you pass, you can't tell where, but you just hear.
Yeah, it's certainly not the one with the 1 on it.
What's the number? We don't know where it's coming from.
It seems to be coming from everywhere. Nope.
Do you hear it?
I do.
No, Henri hears nothing.
I do.
You hear
Where's
it?
door number? Can I look around and see for number 1?
Yeah, you find there's compartment 1. There are not compartments on both sides. The hallway is on against the window, and then the compartments go like that. And so 1 is all the way at the end towards the servant.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to 1 and listen at the door.
Okay, make me a listen roll.
No. Oh. Well, I brought this upon myself.
What'd you roll?
Critical.
All right, you
Fumble?
hear
Success?
You hear a woman crying.
I feel bad that gives me a sense of relief.
Well, now we know which compartment she's in.
I mean, we've also got salt and silver on us.
Was this an astral projection of the man in the... There's a man with a fez and he is ill.
Oui, Dr. Minkap.
I'm not
No, but there's another man with a fez who's ill.
Oh, yes,
No, there's another man with a...
Oh, was the Turkish man wearing a fez?
he's wearing a fez.
Didn't clock that.
I'm knocking on the door.
On the door?
Not loudly, but
All right.
enough that people are gonna notice.
The door opens almost immediately, and Minkap is at the door, and he says, yes?
Oh, God, I hate him so much.
I'm afraid there was a bit of a disturbance.
I reach up with a piece of, I take this and just tap it against the,
You touch the fez with silver?
with a piece of silver.
Okay. Make me a POW roll.
Oh,
It's just this very casual, just like, yeah, boom.
bonk.
This is gonna get pushed.
Don't.
No need.
Did you fumble?
You got a 97, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh no!
I saw the 7, but couldn't quite tell on the...
All right, so you,
I hear everything.
as soon as you touch the knife to the fez, 2 things happen.
Oh, God.
You get flung violently back against the wall. Minkap gets flung violently into the compartment. A woman screams, and you take...
Ooh, does my cat break his neck?
You take 5 points of damage as you just like
Damn.
bang against the wall, and the breath is knocked out of you. And Henri is like, please, I must have the passengers not assaulting each other.
He didn't assault him. This is weird stuff,
He
Henri.
held a knife to his head.
A butter knife.
Minkap is like getting up and he's like, I want them off this train. They attacked me. Please, let us all take a moment and calm ourselves. And Minkap now gets to the door and says, my patient and his wife are in very precarious condition, and these hooligans keep coming and disturbing these poor people that I am ministering to.
And doing a great job at it, too.
I am, thank you. Are you well, monsieur?
Oh,
No, and Minkap says, I am fine.
Good for you.
But are you well, monsieur?
let's see. Just trying to get up and see.
Yeah, checking everything.
Whoa.
That hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt.
No, I'm great.
I think we should all perhaps go to bed.
Are you fine, ma'am? And I'll talk to Millicent directly.
Just go away. Look, you have upset. Oh, what? Look, you're upsetting her.
Someone is.
I've already said who is. Only one of us is going to win this. And remember, I know who.
Was it your creature in the hall?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you for answering that question, sir.
I'm
Is,
sure
is Brian all right? I mean, as well as he could be considered to be. Is
Brian.
Mr. Myers.
Yes, Mr. Myers is fine and under my care. Is the Orient Express typically allow ruffians like this on board and then allow them to assault my personage? Please, monsieur.
He attacked me.
He had a knife out.
A butter knife.
Please.
I wasn't holding it threateningly.
Monsieur Doctor, you have been, I must say, very rude to our staff, but Henri is a professional and does not hold that against you, but I must ask that you cease making these needless accusations. Needless. And he closes the door. Come with me, please.
Yes.
And he'll take you back to the parlor car that is now empty. And he says, this man has been very bad, and if I had the opportunity to remove him from the train, I would take it. But he has done nothing wrong.
Technically.
But if it was found out that he did something wrong,
then Henri could remove him, oui.
Understood.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, we think he's involved. You saw the fez on the creature.
I saw shadows.
Okay, well, we think he's involved, but...
He spoke to us about doing seances and the sort, conjuring spirits.
At the very least, it's likely that he is harming his patient.
But we have no proof.
We don't have anything solid.
What sort of doctor would harm their patients?
We don't think he's a doctor. What kind of doctor talks about summoning spirits?
They met
I mean,
at
this doctor
witch
has
doctor.
spoken of it.
they met at a séance, while dealing with
I do
the
not know what this is.
when you gather around a table and speak to the spirits of the dead.
It's very popular in England right now.
Parlor trick, I'm sure.
Well, probably.
Not
Surprise me.
becoming of a doctor.
We believe him to be a charlatan who is...
As much as Henri may agree with you, with no proof,
With no proof.
Henri can do nothing.
I do understand where you're coming from. I just wanted you to be on the same page as us, as we don't know everything yet either, but we're trying to prevent people getting hurt on this train.
Well, this is Henri's credo as well. Let us move forward with this belief. But let us move forward to bed.
All right.
Henri has a long night ahead
That
of him.
sounds very good, actually. Thank you for the cake.
And maybe put some candles in the staff compartment.
We'll make sure the staff has candles as well.
The gas seems to be rather unreliable at the moment.
Yes, I have noticed this. We do not wish too much open flame near the gaslight if we can help it.
Hopefully they don't need to use them.
But better
But
to
I
have
will-
and not need.
I will ask the kitchen staff to dispense candles to all staff. Oui. Hopefully there are no shadows during the day.
I think that you're probably safe during the day.
Thank you, Henri.
Yes, with that, regrettably, Henri must go put his uniform on.
All right.
And he'll head off to the staff room, and you're now alone in the dark. Well, no, it's not dark. You're alone in the parlor car.
Let's get to bed.
Bad. Don't even think about
I'm
it.
not thinking about anything.
Yes, you are.
I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not thinking.
You are not thinking very loud.
Silver
You're not thinking.
works.
Silver did something. Are you okay?
I mean, it knocked him farther than it knocked me. You should have seen the other guy.
I did. I don't care about him. Are you okay?
If we want to...
It's just about midnight, so...
Great. Yes, the perfect time to make our move.
What do you?
I don't know.
We have security coming, right? The Baron.
Is that man gonna be alive by the time?
I don't know. We prevented a death tonight. Is that not enough? I get where you're coming from.
We haven't prevented it, but
Before he left, Henri would let slip one other thing. When the whole confrontation with Mincap was going on, he would say to Min Monsieur Doctor, if you would return to your cabin as well. So he's not staying in the Myers cabin.
Okay.
Technically.
So maybe he was using Brian to create this thing.
You did not actually. You never got into the cabin enough to see Brian.
Yeah. Damn it.
But if he was using him, I think he's in a bad state.
Yeah.
But if we can get a chance to get in there, like I still got my silver knife.
You hold up the knife, and it is like melted.
Oh, jeez.
We can get it off of him.
Or you can get flung against another wall and die.
We hold up a mattress behind me.
Just let me do it next time, okay?
Okay, I'll hold up the mattress behind you.
Yes.
So it sounds like they're about to go gallivanting at 1 in the morning.
Just waiting for the perfect opportunity.
so
we can save this man.
The dining.
And that balances out.
Yes.
It's like
whatever you're talking about.
It's like I never shot that guy. If we save him.
Yes. Rudy.
It's just us in this car.
Yeah, you're sitting in the parlor car.
You don't need to whisper that part.
I don't want to say it any louder.
Because then it's real.
When you say that, you become achingly aware of the unattended bar.
No, I've got to be at my best. You got a mission.
His best worst.
Mm-hmm. My worst best.
So it sounds like you're going back into the first compartment.
Well, we have to wait. We have to wait, and we have to. What are we doing? What's the plan? Betos, come up with a plan.
This is your gallivant, so you come up with a plan.
All my plans end up with me at the top of the train.
What?
And I think that's a because then we come in through the window.
What?
In fairness, I had a similar...
You're gonna fall off the train. You climb on a train, you fall off the train. Obviously.
Wow. Somewhere 30 years in the future.
I have seen.
If only you had this talk with your daughter.
No one was there to teach her that climbing on trains.
That's why we need rope.
Rope. Do we have
For
rope?
climbing.
Strangely, you did not pack rope on your trip on the
Do we
Orient
have the
Express.
adventuring pack?
We don't have 50 feet of rope per person.
What? What kind of D&D campaign is this?
And now you start to notice the acute lack of 10-foot poles.
Oh, that was the other part of my plan. Okay, we got to start from scratch here.
So, do we just sneak?
I'm not good at that.
Me neither. Or
Breaking into things.
we wait till the dining situation. Breakfast? When they get called for breakfast, we could go try to sneak in to the Myers and get some sleep, which I think we probably could use.
Do I have any recollection of how long he said, like, we didn't say how long the hat was on, but like, initially when we were exposed to that, can I remember any information about how long I think the fez was on that young man? Because it was a young man, right? Not like a kid, but a young man.
Mr. Pook.
What a great name. Pookie.
I wrote down his name, thank goodness.
I feel like it had been a day.
It had been a few days, I think.
I think it was 2 days.
Because
I think
the telegram
it was
had
2 or 3
indicated
days.
something.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3 days.
So I feel like he doesn't have a lot of time.
So you're saying we need to do this now because every moment we wait, he
Is a moment I can't be redeemed. Yes.
I don't like you to frame it in this way, but I do agree that we should help this man.
Doing the right thing for an incredibly selfish reason.
I mean, here's the really bad part. We haven't been paying attention. They could have already left.
And gone back in?
Gone back in.
Henri's gonna be really mad if he catches us.
So we have to get on top of the train, hang down, and look in the window.
You're going to die!
Not with rope. Where's rope?
You're already hurt!
Yeah, that hurts, actually.
The train is moving rather fast, so
And it's cold out.
it's very cold out.
Very cold out.
Probably windy on the roof, too.
Need a windbreaker.
And while you have excellent balance, it is making. Do you feel the car turning as we make curves?
Everybody make me a spot hidden.
Because are we glancing now very soft and...
Oh. I got an 8.
69 out of 70.
Ooh, nice.
Well, the 69 is very appropriate.
Obviously.
I got a critical.
Oh, what do we see?
A beautiful woman who you've not seen before, very quietly, is sneaking down the hall, and she goes to another door and taps lightly, and the door opens, and she like slips in.
Oh. There's
69
something.
is quite appropriate.
Yeah, there's something sorted happening.
Yeah, she was in her sleep clothes.
She was in her sleep clothes.
Yeah,
Wow.
Man,
you
other
could
people.
see her shoulders.
Man, other people are having so much more fun than us.
I want that to be the episode title.
It works on those levels.
Okay. Well, people are sneaking around. Maybe we could just pretend. I could pretend that I'm trying to.
Go for a tryst.
Yeah. But I'm bad at lying. Is anyone better at lying than me?
How do you test that? Tell me a lie. Let's see if I believe it.
I know all your stuff, so.
I know all your stuff.
What do you really think about Julius?
Yeah, what's your deal?
I have many deals.
You are good.
Funnily enough, I actually have nothing in fast talk. I've got plenty of charm.
Yeah.
Hilariously.
Yeah. Very charming fellow.
Julia certainly thinks so.
I bet he does. Okay. So, people are sneaking around.
As
So we
they
could
do.
just. Millicent trusts me a little bit. I could try to charm her.
She did tell us to go away.
She did tell us to go away, but Mancap was there.
Yeah,
That's true.
and we didn't have a martini.
We
Okay.
still don't have a martini.
But we
had
could
one.
get one
We could get
easily.
one, yes.
I could make one real quick.
Yeah, it's all there.
I will make a martini.
They don't even guard it. It's not even locked.
I know.
They don't expect passengers on the Orient Express to just steal alcohol.
right.
I'm not stealing it.
I mean, technically, we've paid. Well,
Yeah,
someone's
it's like
paid for
all
this.
inclusive,
It's paid
right?
for.
Someone's paid for this.
It's like a cruise, right? It's all inclusive.
So, oh yeah, just try the alcohol thing on a cruise. You make a martini. So
Okay.
now you're wandering down the hallway
That one's
with a
even
martini.
Speaking of cruises,
Well, and if anyone catches me, I'll just pretend I'm drunk or
I
something.
just like looking down from the.
Yeah, and then I'll sneak to one.
Rudy's just a little sad he's not climbing on the roof of the train.
he wanted to have the grand escapade.
No, it's the like. I can make this right. I don't have to feel terrible anymore.
You're making this right by letting me do this.
So, which room are you going to?
Well, I would peek to see if I see Mencap, but I'm not like trying to like look into anyone.
There's nobody in the hallway.
Then I'm going to one. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are in front of the door to one, and you hear the woman crying.
Just a really gentle,
Okay.
really quiet
Okay.
knock.
The crying stops. And then it's silent.
Can I try the door?
Sure.
I try to open it.
It opens.
Miss Myers.
If you step 1 foot in this room, they both die. It's totally dark in this room.
And do I hear Mencap's voice?
That was Mincap.
I have a martini. Does that change your mind at all? No, I'm sorry.
No.
No. Oh, you bastard.
Yes.
What do you want? You have a fez.
It's in pure darkness. You can't see him.
It's true. But you hear the
I hear
tap.
the tap.
You can feel the
I know
motion.
he wants to do this.
I don't. I do have a fez. Do you? I'll make you a deal. If you come to me wearing a fez, I will give you the book.
You literally told me that people who put on the fez are your thralls. Do you expect me to do that?
Did I? What an error on my part. That's the deal. You want the book.
I come to you
Wearing a fez.
wearing a fez.
Oh, I see the game you're playing. I think you know what I mean. And I'll know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rudy has points in law. He has to adhere to it.
This is a binding contract. There was a martini involved.
Take a sip. No, I didn't make
Rudy
this.
like goes, oh! You and your friends.
Brian,
He's not a friend of yours.
you're killing him.
I'm giving him eternal life.
That's an interesting statement that I would be curious to know more about.
You know how you could find out more about it?
Well, you could just tell me instead of being obtuse.
I'm not being obtuse. You put on a fez, you'll learn all about it. Burnham told me you were cute. But he really undersold it. I could see you ruling by my side. You know,
This is the wrong type for you. I'm not there. I don't know this.
you know. Just because I can enslave doesn't mean I always do. You could be my equal. We could rule the Ottoman Empire together. You and I. I've waited so long. So long for someone that I felt was worthy of me. But I think I've found it. Dr. Klein.
Well, Mr. Mencap, I guess we have a deal.
Doctor.
Oh, my mistake.
We have a deal.
I'm wearing a fez. The fez.
You're getting the book. I want you to read 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 me the book. How wonderful would that be? We spend a beautiful day just languishing in bed, you reading aloud to me of the powers of the cosmos.
That does sound interesting.
I could make you feel things you've never felt before.
Well,
Have you ever?
Walk away. It's the only way to do this. You just
Get out! Get out!
In fact, come back. I am in carriage. I'm in compartment 3. You come back. You tell me you've got the I'll know that you have the fez on. You come back. And a partnership will be born.
Very well. And I close the door.
All right.
I hustle back. Feels so icky.
What happened?
He was in there. Mencap. You're gonna.
Those aren't words.
He was like, oh, you are. He's on to us.
Well, yeah.
But he wants me to wear the fez.
Yeah, no.
And he was all like, a partnership. But he said if I wore a fez, but he kind of got, I emphasized A too much.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I made a mistake. I was like, oh, there's a loophole, and then.
Well, yeah, well, you don't tell them that.
I know! So I said that, well, he said, I didn't agree to anything. I just confirmed the details of the agreement.
Okay.
But he was coming on to be very strong.
You didn't sign anything, though.
I didn't sign anything.
Well, don't sign anything.
I didn't sign anything.
Okay, good.
That sort of partnership, sir?
Yes! I think that was what he was referencing. And yeah, no, I don't think. I know. And he was like, if you come to me wearing the fez, then he'll give me the book.
So he has the book.
Yeah.
He's admitted to having the book.
He admitted, and he also told me his compartment, which was number 3.
And he's not in there right now.
No, but the big Turkish man probably is.
I thought the big Turkish man was. We didn't see him leave.
He wasn't in the.
He was not in. You've not seen him in the Myers compartment.
You couldn't have seen him. Well, I don't know. That
It was
you
dark.
Have seen him,
It was dark, but
Yeah.
but as far as I'm aware, he wasn't in there. And he
But-
threatened the Myers' lives. He said if I went in there, he would kill them.
Wait, were that in his or?
In the
theirs?
so the Mencap was in the Myers compartment, and he said if I went in, he would kill them.
I didn't say that about his compartment.
No, he didn't say that he would kill anyone if we went into his compartment.
No, but if the large Turkish man is there, he is likely to kill us.
I bet it will be a lot easier to get the fez off of. I hold up the melted silver knife, off of him. I think it's weaker. If we get that fez off of him, he won't obey anymore.
He's wearing a fez, just to confirm.
He is wearing a fez.
He's wearing a fez. Okay.
Yeah.
And books in there, probably.
Yeah. That gives us leverage.
Yeah.
We'll offer to give him a page back if he lets them go.
Okay.
Is that like cutting off the hostage's finger?
Ha! Fooled you. It's the index.
No, the index isn't. No.
The index finger?
No, it's the forward. Oh my God.
Forward was written by Cthulhu.
Or if there's like a dedicated to my friend. Ooh, like, yeah, you get that. And I'm mostly looking at Beddoes for the, like, this is a great idea. It hinges on you joining us, is that I'm telepathically communicating. There's a sort of desperate.
So you have to actually use your words.
Are you gonna help us? Will you please help us? Will you please? Please, you'll be saving someone's life.
I'll be saving Klaus's life, which is the one that I care about here.
I mean, I'm not
put that-
tempted. I'm not tempted. That guy was a creep.
I'm not worried about you being tempted by the creeps, sir. I'm worried about you being tempted by the fez, sir.
I'm worried about a Turkish man's tongue impaling me.
That's
For the podcast listeners.
Do we have an episode title?
Boy, the Lyft driver was right.
Hey, save it for the after show.
Okay. Focus up.
Oh, I should wait till you were drinking something. Oh.
Thirsty?
No, thank you. Very kind of you, but no. Maker's breath. Okay.
No, Maker's Mark, I think.
That would.
I've been playing Dragon Age Origins again, the particulars. Okay.
I did finish the martini while I was talking about this.
Okay.
So you're primed and ready to go.
About the third time you said I'm not tempted. You drank every time. I'm not tempted.
I'm not.
I'm not.
You know how you can tell Klaus
hi,
is
Mark.
lying?
He laughs.
Follows it with a drink.
Oh, he's terrible at drinking games.
All right. If this is the way to try and achieve our objectives,
And I'm peering down to see if anyone's left.
No. Well,
this is rather dangerous. But
That's why I'm begging you to.
Oh. Well, it's unlikely that you will succeed on your own, so.
I promise that if we do this, I won't put on the fez.
Or ask to open the box, or otherwise touch it.
Wow.
Or experiment upon it. The point
Wow.
of getting the book, sir, is to destroy the fez and all of its subsidiaries.
If we get the book, I won't ask about looking at the fez anymore.
I'm rubbing the silver against the tip of my sword.
Okay.
Are you trying to get silver fillings on
I'm
it?
seeing it.
Are you're dulling everything, you know, you're somehow.
No, I'm not pushing it against the blade. Pushing it along.
It does not look like any.
We're in the dining
appreciable
car.
silver.
I'll grab another butter knife.
You're in the parlor.
No, I wanted
parlor.
reach. My next thought was like tape.
to the front of
Where are you getting tape on an
1920s duct tape.
No. Even better, 1890s.
Yeah,
duct tape.
1890s. Yeah.
That's why I was
It would be
questioning.
glue. There'd be you're pasting it.
Yeah, it's wallpaper paste.
Am I gonna have to get a silver rapey? Okay.
What if we throw it at him?
I think there was
'Cause
an
when you were-
energy.
when
There was
you were
an energy.
Yeah, there was an energy, but then it threw you against a wall.
That was a problem. But I think there won't be as much resistance.
Or
If it's weaker.
we throw it at him.
I think it used it was. I don't know if throwing it'll work.
Well, then I don't think you should be holding it. You already got hurt.
Don't you have your silver knife still? Did you leave your?
She
silver
threw it at the original shadow.
I still have mine.
Yeah, there's a silver knife there.
I can attempt to subdue him. I've gotten his measure. I also am size 80. So
It takes up the whole doorway.
Betos is not a small man.
You all have candles also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can attempt to subdue him and attempt to hold him
This
in place.
will probably cause a commotion.
Yes. That is a very high consideration, sir.
But you think this is a time crunch?
We might get thrown off of this train if this goes poorly.
Well, technically, we weren't on the Orient Express yet, so we'll be. I think if
we
it's
can
this,
get back
we can get
We just have to buy tickets.
Not if Henri passes the word along. Although we do seem to have him in our corner to an extent.
Yeah, but he can only do so much if we...
if we can get the fez off of this.
I mean, if we accost a person.
if the Turkish man can talk, if we can get the fez off of him.
And he testifies to being held captive in his mind against his will?
Well, he's not going to be on Minet's side.
Hopefully.
We could try.
I mean, it is possible that
Whatever
he...
is not Mencap's plan, because that was weird. So let's try this.
All right, so you step into car 1. Everybody make me a listen roll.
Yep.
Anyone speak Russian?
No. But I do have etymology, so.
Well, you recognize that it is Russian, and you also recognize. Did anybody make the roll?
55 out of 60.
The unmistakable, very faint sounds of two people really enjoying being together.
Oh, well, good for them.
Yeah,
That doesn't help us.
I'm jealous that somebody's having a good time, but I'm not upset that they are.
Beddoes thinks fleetingly, longingly of his own bed.
So that is number 6, the first door that you pass.
Okay.
You hear that there. You're going to 3, I guess?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you're in front of the door to room 3.
All right.
You test that it opens.
Yeah, let's like do the thing that you do on a bathroom door when you want to check to see without letting
it opens. It is ready to open.
Candles are lit. I mean, we lit the candles before.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a terrible idea.
This was bad.
Horrible.
All right.
We whisper.
Yeah, we whisper.
This is bad.
This is horrible. But we're not whispering for the sake of.
The microphones.
Yeah.
Do we know, are all of the compartments laid out approximately the same?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone you've seen.
Can I try listening at the door to see if someone is asleep in there, like
Sure.
snoring or something?
They don't need to.
I don't know. They might need to. You know, I have 60 in listen. That is a good number, and yet I rolled a river in 88.
That's over 55.
Yeah, significantly over 55.
So the dice should obey you.
I will if you wanted.
I would like.
I would second you.
Thank you.
You have a big pile.
We do have a big pile.
I want Beddoes to live. I'm trying to kill Klaus, but I want Beddoes to live.
Here we go. All right, so that is, 17 out of 60. So
Okay.
at least a hard.
You hear glaring.
You definitely hear heavy breathing. But it's rhythmic.
It's kind of like snoring.
Could be.
Could be. Okay, can I?
Was he a heavy breather?
We did get close enough.
You have been yeah, he definitely, made a lot of.
Those were more intimidate. That
The
was
grumpy
intimidating.
intimidation
Yeah.
sounds. Yeah. No, Beddoes is familiar. All right. He may be asleep. It is hard to tell, but if he is, I'm going to attempt to subdue on bed, and you stab.
And don't slam the door open.
Do not.
Okay.
You have them. You have the silver knife.
Yeah.
Another one.
Mm.
We'll try and pry it off on both sides.
I just don't want you to get hurt anymore. You got it.
I'm fine.
Don't whisper. It's bad.
Sorry.
Or if you whisper, stage whisper.
I'm fine.
There you go. All right. On the count of 3. And so on the 1, 2, 3, counting on the hand, I'm going to. So I'm a good man's man.
Yeah.
I would have memorized the layout and try to guess which bunk he would be on. I would open the door as quickly and quietly as possible, brace it against the back wall, and then go and try to gather which bed he's in, if he's in a bed. I recognize that everything falls apart if he's not, and then attempt to subdue on bed.
Okay.
No plan survives a battlefield intact.
No plan survives players.
So, like all of these, there's an upper and a lower bunk.
Yeah, and I'm trying to gauge which one
And
he's in
he
fast.
is on the lower bunk,
Okay.
and he was just laying there straight up, his eyes open.
Okay. Moving fast.
All right, yeah, you
trying
go
to
in and
just,
you
subdue.
have done, you grab him, and he sort of tenses weirdly.
Okay.
And I'll
Boys.
try to use the knife to pry it.
Trying to get underneath and.
All right, the fez just goes pop, and he's got normal hair underneath, and he just goes. And he says something in a language you don't recognize. Well, wait, you speak Turkish, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, well then, yeah, a language you don't recognize.
I thought you studied the language.
Erna does.
Yeah, that's there's a reason she learns it.
I speak German and etymology.
He's
so
not
I'm
speaking German.
okay.
Or etymology.
He's speaking Turkish. I can tell he's speaking Turkish. I don't know the
That's in the
language.
Caucasus region.
I know
be
the
Armenian.
origins of the language, and I could tell you.
All right, I'm gonna make eye contact with Klaus, look at the fez, and look for a towel or something. We're back to the towels and wrapping fezes in them.
But I'm also is the book in the room?
You don't see any book.
Damn it.
He is starting to try to get up.
Okay.
I think we should just leave.
All Our mistake.
I am taking a moment to just like negative appreciate that he somehow put a fez on his head while laying down so that it would be on there.
It was down a ways. Like, he's definitely got a hat head ring.
Like he jammed it on.
Yeah.
Jammed on a fez. Like, take off your fez if you're going to take a nap. That's what I'm saying.
It's 1 a.m. He was asleep.
He commits to the bit.
Fez on.
You each get. I'm going to give you each one action before he is going to do something.
If I think that the Klaus boys are going to look for the book, which would be my other
Klaus boys. Named after me.
It would be the Kleins. But
tired. The Klein boys, excuse me.
That's some Rudy eraser, man.
Rudy erases himself.
I'm dead to you now, aren't I?
To Beddoes every day.
So you don't really know because you're like focused on, I need to keep this guy down.
Yeah.
And when the fez came off, there was just sort of a, did we do what we wanted to do?
Mm-hmm.
Was that?
There was a moment.
We didn't really have another part of this plan. He was supposed to be happy when we did this, and he is clearly not happy.
Yeah.
Suffocate him with a bellow! And then looking for the book.
All right. He says a little louder than you're comfortable with, suffocate him with the pillow. And then he starts going through, like, opening the desk and everything.
I'm going to get thrown off this train.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing?
I mean, if he lives.
So, Rudy's looking for the book.
Rudy is throwing open drawers.
He's gonna show up.
Do I hear whispers?
No.
This might be a normal fez, is the thing. It might be a normal fez.
That's a normal fez.
I think it's a normal fez.
That's
That's
a
the
normal
problem.
fez.
Might be. I still want the book.
I want the book too. Rudy's looking for it.
Yes.
So Rudy wouldn't.
Make me a spot hidden roll, Rudy.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I feel like I might be trying to muffle his voice so he can't yell out.
Like to use the
So you have put a pillow over
I'm not
this
trying
man's
to
head.
kill him. I just.
As Rudy says, smother him with a pillow. Klaus.
Oh boy.
Klaus puts a pillow over his head.
Sorry.
Rudolph doesn't have good ideas right now.
Rudolph never has good ideas. That's why Beddoes belates
He
on
had
his
great ideas. The silver worked out beautifully. By the way, I wouldn't be looking. A magic book would be in something, not like in the dresser. But
Well, in your experience.
no, I know magic books.
So
It would either be in a Fez store, or an auction, or in like some sort of case.
well, you're looking for some sort of case. You're not finding one.
Yeah.
Can we?
So
Can I help you?
Here, I'll trade off. I'll jump off with the pillow. Look.
You have a pillow over his head.
We only got one action before.
And are you just holding him
I'm
down?
just hanging
There's
on
now
to
a
him.
pillow over his head.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not trying to kill him.
Just trying to make it so there's no sounds.
Trying to kill him. You know what really doesn't not kill people? Suffocation.
It takes some time.
Yeah.
Fair point.
If he starts to like calm down, then we know to ease off.
He is not calming down. This is going to be. I'm going to let you use your size to oppose this because you are trying to hold him down.
And I'm also like above, so I have some
You've
leverage.
got. I have a regular success.
I got a 12 out of 80. So
Okay,
that's a critical.
He is fighting. And once the pillow went over his head, he started to fight a little harder.
That's fair.
When does he start to fight a little
I'm
softer?
whispering into his ear. I'm not trying to kill you.
I'm just gonna stroke his head. Shh. Try and calm him down.
He is now like roaring things in a language except it's muffled.
Yes, that's the pillow.
But he is saying.
I just want you to be quiet.
Etymology tells you that you're glad you can't translate the things that he's saying.
Swearing has a certain international flavor, it's true, as are insults to your mother.
My mother was a beautiful woman.
I take the pillow off long enough to slap him and then put the pillow back on.
How dare you?
No, this is not that funny.
So yeah, he is fighting. You're holding him down. You're trying to find a case for this book.
No, we're switching off the pillow.
Oh, all right, you're now on the pillow and you're searching for the book?
I guess I'll look. Yeah.
All right, make me a spot hidden roll.
6 out of 51, so that's a crit.
There is no book in
There's
this
no
room.
book in this room. Damn it.
What do we do?
We run?
I hate to say that. I'm saying this out of character. We're in too deep. We're in way too deep here. I'm gonna kill someone else. I'm gonna kill 2 people. Oh no! Oh no! And then you're gonna put on a fez. This is all going wrong. I don't know what we're gonna do.
So Rudy is freaking out as he is like pushing the pillow a little harder than you really.
No, that's Nick freaking out. That's Nick, but Rudy is like.
Yeah, Rudy is. The pillow definitely, like, there's some white knuckling going on.
No,
that pillow.
Rudy, I think is a little out of body. I think he's just like he knows what he has to do, and he's numb.
I'm gonna note this and not do anything to stop it.
All right.
No! Come up with something. Roll intelligence. Oh no!
So Rudy, you definitely notice that Rudy now has both his hands on the pillow, elbows locked.
He's breathing very calmly.
Yeah, Rudy is just like, there's no expression on his face.
I push him off and I say, I will do. If someone's gonna do this, I'll do it.
Oh.
But I'm not committed to this yet. but I will push Rudy off.
I get the sense you wouldn't fight back.
I mean, he's gonna stand there shocked for a moment because he's.
You just made a choice.
But he's gonna put a hand on Klaus's shoulder.
Yeah.
And put another hand on the pillow and gently pull you back.
But now he's not pushing down as hard.
No.
Yeah.
He's pushing down hard.
All right. Yeah, he is still. The guy is still trying to fight it, but you are holding him down very successfully, and
it's not you.
Why not me? Why?
You have a future still.
You have a future. Don't tell me that.
No.
We both have futures, okay? We don't have to kill a man right now. Why are we killing a man right now?
We can't.
I'm going to listen to this back and forth, and when I feel the man starting to go more sluggish, I'm going to let go, reach up, grab both their hands, and shove them toward the door, and get us all out of here.
All right.
He'll say what happened.
It's fine. It's fine. He already has shit on us. Rudy, you're not a murderer. Come on. I'm pulling you with my strength.
He'll go right, but
So you all leave. The last thing you see is the guy in the bed doing the Undertaker sit-up and just watching you as you leave. And you close the door and make a hasty way back to your compartment, I guess.
Boy, I can't help but hear the song I've been listening to on repeat the last couple of days. Ruthlessness is mercy to yourself.
And I don't know, you try and sleep?
Yeah. I don't know. I think before we go to bed.
I'm sorry, I knocked over your stuff.
I don't care. Rudy, I need you to... You gotta wanna live, okay? You are worth You are worth being alive. You're not a bad person, and you shouldn't feel like a bad person. And I know that we've been through a lot in the last couple days, and live for me, okay?
And Rudy's nodding his head.
Yeah.
But he's not able to bring himself to talk right now.
Okay, let's get some sleep. We'll deal with it in the morning.
And that's where we're going to end this session. With morning breaking the next day, as you are awakened for the first seating of breakfast. Thank you so much for watching and for all of the bits. Again, our tavern upkeep is 55%. Thanks to all of you glorious bastards. Please take a second to like and subscribe this as we try to reach 10,000 YouTube subs. And you podcast listeners, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, find Quests and Chaos, give us a subscribe. It's the least you can do for all of the free great stuff we give you. Just hit that subscribe button on YouTube. It would really help. It helps us new people find us. And if you're not a part of our Discord, go and jump on our Discord. There are groups there for all of our shows, including the Redacted Reports. We have a lot of Great Dane stuff going on there. Fandelver, which Monday will be Fandelver again. Fandelver has a whole thing. We've got all sorts of boards there. Come join us on the Discord. It's fun. So, and don't forget also, find our post on all your social media and tell us what eldritch horrors are inside that house. It looks like a Thomas Kincaid painting. And Thomas Kincaid is definitely a mythos beast.
Which means it's probably a Wendigo.
There you go. Probably. Whoops, I went too far there.
That's just my guess. I don't have secret knowledge.
Well, Charlie's into that sort of thing.
Well,
Patreons, don't forget that just after this, we're going to have an After Dark for you. And do those go on YouTube too? I don't know.
they go onto a unlisted playlist that gets listed, I believe, at every 6 months.
Oh, there you go.
So that other people can see them.
I've learned something today. I've learned several things today, but we'll talk about that later. All right, that is going to do it. Thank you all again. We really appreciate it. We will be back here next Saturday when Professor Smith will wake up feeling just fine.
Through all of that.
And boy,
You didn't miss a thing.
boy, will there be a story to tell him.
Wow.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to know.
if you're going to get yeeted off this train, he deserves to know why.
He's the only, he wakes up and he's the only one on the train. Oh, that would be awesome. All right, we are going to go. Thank you. Goodbye, internet friends. I'm waiting.